All right, knock freaking knock. It's time for Bad Elephant Wrestling for real. Matt, let me hear your voice.
I'd better be here today.
God damn it. I don't know what happened. We had a massive technical outage. Right at the
Everyone
start.
decided they didn't want to hear what 21st Century Fool had to say about Faction Frenzy. And just for that, I'm going to say a whole lot more now.
You have never been silenced more. But yes, it's time for our second ever premium Twitch event. Welcome to Faction Frenzy, a night when all of the stables of Bad Elephant Wrestling are finally going to go to war. This has been boiling for weeks. Everyone's mad at each other for a variety of reasons. And tonight, we're going to see the bloodbath. What are you excited for tonight, Matt?
Excited for frickin' all of it, Tom. I mean, this is start to finish a hell of a card. And if you thought the last couple of weeks were crazy with the twists and turns we had, you have not seen anything yet. Stick around all night. There's bound to be some insanity.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And we're kicking it off with a 6-woman tag match. Becca, the new NXT 2.0 Women's Champion, teaming with her frequent rivals, Toxic Melody and EC Mary, to take on a trio of their biggest inspirations. Legends in their own right.
Toxic.
Let's get ready for this matchup as Toxic Melody makes their way down to the ring. Taking a break from Baldur's Gate 3, a game which I just started. And wow, Matt, there's a lot to do in that game.
There is a ton of stuff to do in that game. You are going to have your fill of choices and battles and all sorts of stuff. What character are you playing? What class are you playing, I should say, Tom?
I am playing a wood half-elf monk. And,
you had 6 words, and you're already wrong, but that's all right.
Get the fuck out of here. So there was Toxic Melody. Up next, who do we have?
Hello, Metroid Mike. Glad you could join us.
Metroid Mike, the reigning Twitch champion. And speaking of reigning champions, we have the NXT Women's Champion, Becca Yeager, coming down to the ring. Very excited to see her in action. Mike, I'm excited to see you in action later. Matt, do you want to tell everybody who Mike's going to be defending his belt against?
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to let the cat out of the bag so early, but, I mean, you know.
Hyping up that main event. Like Michael Cole spoiling WrestleMania 15.
Well, you and Michael Cole have a lot in common.
Hey!
But yeah, Metroid Mike, hold on. I would say to your socks, but really in this particular case, you better hold on to that belt because this is Faction Frenzy, and therefore you are taking on not 1, not 2, but 3 different opponents from 3 different factions. It's you versus CJ from the Alphabet Superstars versus Harnage, the mass monster himself of Absolute Harnage. And last but nowhere near least, he's going to take off his headset and get in the ring. You've got Thom from Bad Elephant Wrestling.
Call me
filling out that
Kevin
Faction
Sullivan.
Fatal 4-way match. Coming to you later tonight.
Because I'm booking my own matches. I'm in the Fatal 4-way, and my wife is in the opening match tonight. Here is EC Mary teaming up with some competitors that she's had iconic matches with. She recently, unfortunately, dropped the belt to Becca, but they had a hell of a match in doing so. And up next, we're going to see the trio of legends they're facing, an inspiring collective, one of whom doesn't even work for WWE anymore.
Yeah, this is the, oddly enough, the factionless match of Faction Frenzy, as we have all 3 of our women's Bad Elephant Wrestling wrestlers. And they're going up against the women who actually helped them fall in love with wrestling. And Lita is the first one out for this team.
Look, I look at it like this. Everybody else is going to war tonight, and Becca, Mary, and Melody are the only ones who can actually put their differences aside and come together. So they're better than all of us. They've always been better than all of us, but that's just my kayfabe logic of what's happening.
Oh, no, I mean, that's all absolutely correct. The question is, simply putting your differences aside, is that enough to overcome a WWE legend? And let's face it, 2 probably first ballot Hall of Famers.
I mean, Asuka deserves to be in every Hall of Fame possible. Hell, give her and Kairi Sane a Hall of Fame run just so Asuka can have 2 rings, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like Harlem Heat with Booker T.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, Asuka making her way to the ring in that iconic robe. I like actually the hockey mask. I didn't realize, is that the default mask for Asuka in this game?
I guess so.
Interesting.
Because yeah, I was not expecting that one either, but there you are.
Well.
And it's not everyone against you, Metroid Mike. There are others who will be in other matches tonight, but
absolutely. I mean, we're gonna have a Money in the Bank ladder match. The briefcase has been abandoned for several weeks, and everybody wants to get their hands on it so they can target maybe you, Mike, maybe Noodle. We'll have to see. Real quick, Dimensional Darkrai, aka Test Bandit, you're in action tonight, and welcome to the chat. I see you hanging out, man. What's up, buddy?
yeah, actually, we've decided to throw caution to the wind and actually throw the ladder out of the ring. And speaking of throwing out of the ring, the Money in the Bank is actually a battle royal tonight, Tom.
Absolutely.
So
did I say ladder match? I'm very sorry.
You did, but I mean, it is
match.
the standard. But you know, Faction Frenzy is anything but standard, as Mercedes Moné makes her way to the ring. But yeah, it is going to be an over-the-top rope battle royal for the Money in the Bank briefcase, and we are going to see just who comes out of that. Like you said, Tom, they can go after the Twitch Championship, which may or may not still be held by Metroid Mike at the end of the night, or they could go after the Bad Elephant Wrestling title, which is still in the hands of Noodle, and we will see if it still is at the end of tonight.
If Noodle continues to hold on to that belt, he's going to be on an Asuka level streak, one of the longest championship reign in Bad Elephant Wrestling history, as these legends, these current and future legends, all line up. So, Matt, Metroid Mike, anybody else in the chat, your top 3 favorite women's wrestlers of all time. One of mine is in the ring right now, a favorite of both myself and Mary. Asuka, just the GOAT in my opinion. Really, really love Asuka. Probably have to say AJ Lee is up on my women's Mount Rushmore. And you know, Victoria was probably one of the kind of iconic earlier women's wrestlers in terms of my fandom when I started watching. She was really having her mega heel run back in the day with Tattoo, all the things you said, entrance, you know. What about you, Matt? What about you in the chat? Sound off.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of different criteria for this, because, right, if you're going just straight skill, look out, pinfall.
Very early in the match.
Then right, I feel like Asuka is definitely up there, because the things she has done in the ring is just speechless sometimes. If you're looking for like women who really set the stage for this generation, you probably got to talk about Chyna or Trish Stratus. You know, I've always liked the high-flying ability of Lita. One person I have to say who, again, is probably a Hall of Famer, just not a WWE Hall of Famer, would be Awesome Kong.
Absolutely. You know, I was listening to Going in Raw, the wrestling podcast, today, and they talked about Awesome Kong is in this very strange position of both WWE and AEW dropped the ball on using Awesome Kong. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, absolutely.
And I know the WWE was a little different in that, you know, Awesome Kong had an unexpected pregnancy that ended unfortunately. But even when Karma came back, it was very quick one and done and over. And it's like, why didn't you use her? You know, she had all the potential in the world.
Yeah.
Not that she's dead or anything. I mean, you know, she's a legend in TNA and New Japan, but still.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, one of the things that I really loved, I don't know if you've watched the Glow TV show
I still
on
gotta
Netflix,
get on that.
but there's a character in there who is just absolutely fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. So of course,
well, it's Awesome Kong.
I had to look them up.
Okay.
just, as I do with television shows or movies when I see someone who I think is great in a role, to see what else they do. And hey, surprise, surprise, it's Awesome Kong.
That's pretty dang good. And oh
Speaking
my goodness,
surprise,
Mary.
surprise, it's Asuka with the Asuka lock on EC Mary.
Is Mary going to get tapped out by her favorite women's wrestler? That would be
a move
ironic.
that EC Mary has used to win the belt in homage to Asuka.
But she manages to escape. And also I saw on the outside, Lita is locking up with Becca, another one-on-one matchup of, inspiration and presentation. You got to really
Absolutely. And you had Mercedes Moné and Toxic Melody out there who are both showing off all of their skills in some very colorful, flashy outfits. So
Absolutely.
they sort of match as well.
They are paragons of...
Oh, look out.
Oh
Poison Rana.
How is Lita not dead? Metroid Mike in the chat citing Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Ruby Soho. I mean, of course, Rhea Ripley just on top of the world, the queen of brutality at the moment.
You keep mommy out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
No, I'm kidding.
I have no room to talk about Mama. Also, here's something that's got me excited. It's not wrestling related. Matt, did you see Metroid Mike through Balefire working on getting set up to try to do a live show and applied to be at MagFest? That's where we were in January, if you recall.
That is awesome. Let us know more about that.
Yeah, if we could meet any friends of the show at a con, like we met Pat Nat in 2021 at Too Many Games, the more people we could potentially meet, because we love y'all, that would be fantastic. We still got to find a way to meet the game crews. Somehow, some way. Probably just break into their houses,
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Lita.
Becca just going.
Everybody out of the ring here. Look at this.
Oh,
I thought it was going to be a choke slam. I think that was worse onto the barricade there. Barry Barricade.
Planting.
The unsung
Mercedes.
fourth man in his team.
It's like, welcome back to WWE, Sasha. Boom, enjoy the ground.
Right? Oh. Asuka showing off still. Uh-oh, look out here. Oh, I thought that was going to be a twist of fate, and producer Becca getting out of there.
Which my producer Becca is the champion. She's very savvy in the ring.
Going for the pin, speaking of savvy, but Asuka cutting that off.
I got really nervous about a pinfall happening during that move. Just because it took up the screen, I was like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, speaking of uh-oh, it's another Asuka lock.
The game doesn't know where to
Toxic
focus.
Melody is not breaking it up. So maybe they didn't put all their differences aside. Here comes EC Mary, though. Thank goodness.
Mary protecting Becca. Mercedes Moné getting back to her feet on the outside. This could have huge implications for the Bad Elephant Wrestling women's division. What if our champion and her current allies
look out!
lose? Oh my goodness!
Look out! Speaking of Asuka locks,
double submissions in the ring right now. Mercedes doesn't know which to break up. She's confused.
Mercedes Moné is absolutely stunned, literally.
She's flabbergasted at the tenacity of these women, and she hit the
ref.
What the hell was that?
So shocked, but Lita now.
That was close.
Producer Becker breaking it up as EC Mary has to take a break on the outside here. Huge suplex from Asuka. It is all three of the legends in the ring, and wow, a powerbomb?
I really don't remember Lita ever powerbombing people, but okay.
I don't either, but I do remember this. Look out.
The Lita moonsault.
Up.
This could be
and this could be it with everybody down on the outside. This is the slowest count I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, what the fuck just happened here? Why is the AI for the wrestlers and the referee bad tonight?
Apparently, we're not paying them enough.
That's what's so great about Bad Elephant Wrestling is that the action is so intense. Sometimes you can be stunned into inaction,
Right?
Toxic Melody and EC Mary ganging up on Mercedes on the outside. Asuka and Lita taking some time to pose on the side of the ring as Becca lies prone at ringside. Not good for our Bad Elephant competitors here.
Oh.
Mary takes a knee and a spinning kick. Speaking of spinning kicks, you know what I heard recently?
What's that?
Did you know that during the Invasion run, when Rob Van Dam was first getting introduced to WWE audiences, he so you know Rob Van Dam's spinning heel kick apparently has a high average of busting people open, and I guess he busted Kurt Angle open, and Karen Angle like wrote this blog post saying like Rob Van Dam doesn't belong on TV. Toxic Melody almost taking the win there.
I was gonna say, talk about busting people open. That was a brutal toxic DDT.
They were trying to stop Rob Van Dam early. And
do you want to know Rob Van Dam's first ever appearance in a WWE ring, or WWF ring, I guess I should say?
I do. When was it?
So I don't know the date, but he was, I believe, 10 years old or something like that. He was a young kid.
Okay.
And he came in, it was one of those spots where the $1 Million Man, look out, where the $1 Million Man would have people come in and do like embarrassing, humiliating stuff for like $20.
Sure thing, yeah.
So he had to go in and lick the $1 Million Man's boots for $20.
Did he? And he did it?
And he did it.
I mean, I'm sure even at 10 years old, RVD was probably blazing like crazy. So he probably
That's right. Hey, you gotta get that money, man.
Absolutely.
Look out!
The bank statement locked in. Mary's already survived a series of brutal submissions, and she gets out of another one.
And she has managed to survive one more. Holding that jaw, though.
Mike in the chat. A big fan of Thunder Rosa, a.k.a. Cobra Moon, when she was in Lucha Underground. Also, Battle Beyonce is back in WWE, so I'm hoping she doesn't injure half the women's roster. Oh, of course, we're talking about the very unpopular return of Nia Jax. Matt, how did you feel about seeing that happen?
Unpopular is the correct statement there. I have no idea. Like, the character is kind of flat. And on top of that, great move by EC Mary to get out of the way of that bank statement. But is now trapped behind producer Becca. But yeah, and on top of it, the real important thing is she's not safe to work with.
Yeah, like... I don't think she's a malicious person, but just, you know... let's see, Lita looking to... Wow.
That is it, the big implant DDT from Lita. And that's enough.
Talking about damaging, you know, Nia Jax may damage people unintentionally, but Lita just damaged the ego of producer Becca, making the women's champion eat the pin in this 6-woman tag. Matt, what do you think that's going to do to Becca's psyche?
I mean, this was a great match. Let's not get that wrong, as I'm sure, I think it was, 4.5 stars. So fantastic work. But I gotta be honest, it really looked like the ladies from Bad Elephant Wrestling were not on the same page in and out of the ring there. The Legends having a much better cohesion throughout the match, and I think that's just, it may breed a little more animosity between the three of them as we move forward. We will have to wait and see. I mean, I don't know exactly, by being beaten by an absolute legend that is Lita, if it completely takes, you know, something out of you there, but losing a match of that caliber either way, you know, it's not fun, you know, so I'm sure it's going to take producer Becca a little bit of time to, you know, that's not right. That's incorrect. But anyway, but yeah, I think it's gonna. What are we doing?
Well, we're moving on to.
You're killing me.
What's up, buddy?
That's the wrong champion.
Oh goodness, you're right. Yeah. Keep talking.
I'm trying to do commentary and subtly help you out at the same time, but it's totally not working.
Why don't you tell everybody who is supposed to be up next?
The next match we have is the Bad Elephant Wrestling Championship, which we've already talked about with our longest reigning champion. Spoilers, it's not me. It's the one, the only Noodle. And he is taking on, from Bad Elephant Wrestling. Again, spoilers, it's not me. It's the one, the only, the impressive Josh Yeager.
Absolutely. You know, it's really weird. Josh would not submit a photograph for tonight's advertising. He refused to. We were like, hey, we need to make promo art. If you don't give us something, we have to use your old photo. What do you think he was hiding?
With Josh, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really, like, let's just be honest. Like, with Josh, you absolutely never know. The other thing is he may have just flat out forgot. He has been playing a lot of video games.
Yeah,
he's been playing some Baldur's Gate. Lies of P just came out. I'm sure there was some Starfield in there. You know, who knows? He may have actually played some Pong for an hour or two.
Listen, we know he didn't touch Starfield with a 10-foot pole. Let's.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Everybody else is thinking about trying of it, but correct. He will break out in hives or worse.
Well, let's go down to ringside. It's time for the Bad Elephant Wrestling Championship. Noodle has held this belt for months. He is the longest reigning champion in Bad Elephant history, and Josh wants to see if he can take it off of him. So let's see tonight.
And it's
and here, oh my God, accompanied by producer Becca. Oh my goodness.
It's the ringmaster?
It looks like he's been playing a little bit too much Lies of P, because straight from the corpse-strewn city where puppets dominate, it's Josh Yeager. Looks like he's turned over a new leaf, and he's here to take that title from Noodle.
You might want to turn that leaf back over again.
Oh. Josh in the chat saying, fuck Starfield. And look, he's already Josh, Matt's already very concerned about your new outlook on life. Do you want to explain to Matt what you're doing here? Great to see you in the chat, by the way. As we await the entrance of the Bad Elephant Wrestling Champion, Lies of J. Oof. And now, accompanied by RK Slevin, the Bad Elephant Wrestling Champion. The camera's focusing a little bit too much on RK. We actually have a champion coming out here.
Hey.
This game, I tell you, it's got the weirdest
RK, you know, he's being a good teammate and leading the champion down.
Absolutely, the Alphabet Superstars stick together in all regards. Producer Becca finally jumping into the chat. I lost, which is sad, but I like this new intro. And Josh, I'm fancy, I'm better than you, and it's not my fault. Oh,
there it is.
Josh thinks he's born better, but do you think he's better than Noodle?
We will see. And RK is back indeed. Good to have you both ringside and in the chat, RK. I mean, again, Thom, we have seen Noodle show some really great wrestling IQ in the past. We have seen him come out on top time and time again in some matches, some specialty matches. But I don't actually believe that Noodle and Josh have actually crossed paths in a one-on-one match.
You are correct.
And also, this is a standard match for the championship. There are no special stipulations for this match. This is a straight-up singles match for the championship.
Well, here's the thing. That's how Noodle likes it. Noodle can out-wrestle almost anybody in this roster, as he has demonstrated week in and week out. And if you want to come for his belt, you have to come on his terms. Josh beckoning Noodle to try him. And you're also correct in that Josh, seemed to very exclusively be pursuing the Twitch championship. He held it briefly, and he just really wanted it. Is he going to want it as bad as the beating that Noodle's going to want to give him? Oh, turnbuckle powerbomb. That was impressive. Josh,
right? And again, Noodle, the aggressor, as he normally is out of the gate. That is something I will say about him as a champion. He is not one to sit back and wait for his opponent to come to him. he will absolutely take it to him, and he is there, and he is now.
Josh may have changed his appearance a bit, but let's not forget he is a powerhouse, one of the strongest members of Bad Elephant Gaming, the faction that you could say is like the elite in All Elite Wrestling. But, man, it seems like in the early get-go here, Noodle's giving Josh a run for his money as producer back.
I mean, now Josh does not appear to have the power glove today. I will say his glasses are glowing an awful lot like a different faction that we are all aware of. So I don't know if his power has transferred to a different accessory, but it is not helping him after that massive elbow drop to the back there. And Noodle quickly for the pin. Josh kicking out right away and rolling out of the ring. Josh is going to have to regroup here.
There's no safety outside the ring from Noodle. That was incredible.
You are not safe anywhere. In the ring, out of the ring, from the champion. And a DDT on those thin pads outside the ring.
Metroid Mike saying he digs the white singlet look for Noodle. Yes, the accent colors reminds Metroid Mike of Kamen Rider. I'm not going to say where Noodle went to high school, but it's actually inspired by his alma mater's colors that I knew when designing him. I was like, let's let him be the hometown hero that I know he would be in real life. And I mean, man, carrying that title, Noodle has been a little bit of an in-ring hero.
Yeah,
RK7 in the chat, out of the frying pot and into the fire. Noodle going to cook you anywhere. Well, Josh, looking to cook Noodle's brains with that powerbomb. And what do we have here?
Oh! Wheelbarrow faceplant there, but Noodle up to his feet and right into a cutter. Oh, running neck breaker by Josh.
That's the thing.
And an eye rake. An eye rake, and look out here.
Is this how Josh wins the title? He's putting up for the Jaeger bomb. And this could
big
be
time impact. The cover. Josh smartly covering from that side.
Oof. Wow, that was
Josh
close.
Getting the cover on the rope side to not allow Noodle to make the rope break, which is something that he has done countless times in matches. Josh is up top. What is this?
It seems like he's completely big shoulder
massive
check.
shoulder, and now he's just posing over Noodle in front of RK. Wow.
This is
but
incredible.
Noodle fighting back. This is not over yet. Noodle into the ring and collecting his thoughts.
Taking a breather.
And look out.
Wow, another beautiful piece of high-flying offense from Noodle. Really just takes it to you no matter what part of the ring you're waiting on.
Oh, absolutely. A nice Hurricane Rana right there.
Here's Metroid Mike with a great question. What do you think is a better standard wrestling look? A singlet, trunks, pants, full body suit? I mean, what do you think? What do you think?
That is a good question. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the old, like what you've got going here with Noodle, or with Bret Hart, like the singlet with the pants.
Sure, yeah, that's an iconic look.
That's a good look. Oh, this is not a good look. Josh posing, and Noodle having time to get up to his feet and catch his breath, and he's got a second wind, and now you've got to look out because Noodle is feeling it.
Josh should have left his ego at Hotel Krat because Noodle is capitalizing on Josh's showboating, and he might be setting him up for that devastating butter noodle. We'll have to see. Oh, but Josh.
Nice reversal there by Josh. I think he had that scouted into the ropes. Missed him with the elbow, though.
Staring each other down. Jumping.
Hurricane Rana again, and that could be it.
Oh, and Josh
picking him up. What do we got? What do we got?
Code Red.
Oh, Code Alfredo. Look out, going up top. This is what we talked about. It's butter noodle time.
This could be it. This could be it. 1, 2, 3.
And that's it. Noodle is your winner.
This unstoppable man. I can't believe it. Is anyone going to take this belt off of Noodle? What?
Hollywood reigning supreme again. RK calling it from the beginning.
And Josh, I think he may have sealed the deal when he ran his mouth in the chat. He said, "Fear me, small spaghetti." That might have set Noodle off. I don't know. But this was a very fun, very back and forth match that I had a lot of fun watching. Matt, what did you think about this contest?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel like that might actually have been the closest that Noodle has come to losing that belt in a while.
Truthfully.
He was about a half a count away from losing it, and really, Josh picked a bad time to get Resilient popped right back up into that code red and just had nothing left after that. And it was I don't know what the Spiral Pasta's actual name is, but that's what Noodle looked like coming off the top, and that was it.
Josh in the chat demanding a steroid piss test for Noodle.
I think you picked the wrong faction to ask for that, Josh.
Refusing to accept his defeat. Josh's appearance may have changed, but he's going back to Krat. Very angry tonight. We'll have to see how Josh comes back from this. Also, I paid to lose that match. I wanted Noodle to look really strong. Well, you know what? That just makes you sound like a gregarious, altruistic man, Josh. So, thank you. Thank you for doing something so kind. Matt, we got a battle royal on our hands. Can you believe it?
Yeah, actually, because we booked it. I can actually believe it. Not as surprising as one might think. With we absolutely. Are you other way around? Other way around. It's the Rumble, isn't it?
There it is. All right. So
there we are.
You want to tell everybody?
Yeah, not surprised, but I will be surprised to see who comes out on top because we have a lot of wrestlers in this match.
The second ever Stampede that we've ever put together here. Do you want to tell everybody what's on the line?
So on the line, like I said, we're switching things up a little bit. Normally we have the standard ladder match for this. But we really wanted to go out and try something different. So we have a over-the-top rope battle royal for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Go ahead, Tom.
It's been absent for quite some time, so
it has. You won it, and speaking of RPGs, as you've been playing Sea of Stars, and we're talking about Baldur's Gate 3. You hoarded that like it was some sort of Phoenix Down or very special item that you only get a few of, in the game. And you're like, I may need this when I get to the final boss. And you held onto it, you held onto it, and you held onto it. And then you beat the game and you still had it. So it has gone back up on the shelf. And now we have a whole bunch of people vying for it.
Who do you got your money on tonight? Who is going to walk out with the Money in the Bank contract and all of the promise that it entails?
Well, we've got all the factions lined up. So it's really anybody's game. But if I had to say there was one particular person I was rooting for, it would have to be, me.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
I mean, let's just be honest. I deserve it. I was the first ever Bad Elephant Wrestling Champion, and I deserve, this briefcase so that I can go ahead and try to take it back from the man who beat me for it, or I can come say hi to Metroid Mike and the Twitch Championship. I like having options. I think it's really great. And so feel free to say in the chat, if you agree with me that it really should be mine.
A humble man, as you always are.
Metroid Mike asking when we're getting an actual. Are you talking like a 30-man Royal Rumble there, Metroid Mike? Is that what you're asking? Because we have a 10-man coming up tonight.
When more of our Twitter and Twitch and Instagram fans agree to be created in the game, we will have the match you're talking about. We're always open to new friends wanting to join the roster. You know, we've added RK, we've added Metroid Mike, any other friends of the show who are watching and maybe you're thinking about it. If you want to be on the Bad Elephant Wrestling roster, just give us a shout out and we'll work with you. We're always excited to have new peeps, new matchups, new combinations, maybe even new factions, Matt. But we gotta go down the ringside. So this is the second ever Stampede Rumble, and it's for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Let's go. Two men are going to start. New superstars will enter.
Start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they
RK, who can I talk to about an outfit upgrade? You talk to us. Hit us up after the show. Josh, just as Josh's look evolved, you can evolve your look too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You're not tied down to how you look. That was just how you started in Bad Elephant Wrestling. Who knows where you can go?
I mean, it's a tough look, but yeah, if you want to change things up, absolutely. Come talk to us. We will set you up with a tailor, maybe a seamstress, and we will, you know, get you something that looks even better on you. Talking about looking good coming to the ring, it's 1HGH1D.
Yes.
Bigger, badder, but still just that agent of chaos he always was.
Yes, Chris, you know, his former ally, Carnage, came to him one day and said, look, our high-flying ways, our high-flying leaps and jumps, they're not getting us gold. You should put on this mask and join my way of wrestling. And Chris and Thunder Bandit, they joined, and this is the second opportunity that Chris has had for devastation since joining Absolute Harnage. It would be a big win for Absolute Harnage tonight, you know?
I mean, Chris has excelled in these types of matches. He has won the ladder match.
Oh.
He has won the Elimination Chamber. I think he came very close to winning the first Stampede that we had. So now that he is even bigger and badder than before, definitely someone you have to keep an eye on.
We're talking about people who came close to winning the last Stampede Royale. It was Chris, Spider-Cat, and Noodle in the final three, and of course Noodle won that, but now we're starting this match with Chris and Spider-Cat. What do you think Spider-Cat's odds are?
Look, I'm going to be honest for you. Masked person against masked person. It's not looking good.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this. In fact, I just talked about this. Chris is a singles champion. He has been a tag team champion.
Yes.
He is absolutely impressive in specialty matches such as this. I'm not sure anybody has a really good shot starting off against him in a Royal Rumble.
Absolutely. RK thinking I should have a bird theme just to be unique. All right, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk shop on Discord.
Absolutely. Are we talking like Coco Beware style, or what are you thinking?
Birdman? Oh, brutal
4,
DDT.
3,
the height and mass
2,
that Chris
1.
has experienced ever since joining Absolute Harnage. And here comes, representing Game Corp, we've got Cowboy.
And Cowboy may need to get in there. Cowboy is just okay to hang in there and let Chris try to toss Spider-Cat out, and almost did. He might.
Spider-Cat hanging on. Still got those 9 lives. Yeah, Cowboy picking his spot, though, waiting very
Cowboy,
carefully.
another one of our Bad Elephant wrestlers with a very high wrestling IQ. Not only is his win-to-loss ratio
Matt,
very high as well.
Matt, you have to get in the ring. You have to stop. You got to get in the ring.
Oh.
It's time.
I'm hold on. I got to okay.
So, Matt, as a wrestler with a mask, what do you think that Spider-Cat and Chris are going through right now?
I can tell you right now, unless you get yours properly made, it is awful.
Mm-hmm.
It is very uncomfortable. I am not sure how anyone wrestles in these for more than 12 seconds. So I give all the credit in the world to Chris and Spider-Cat.
Oh my God, making his Bad Elephant Wrestling debut from the Mario movie. It's Luigi.
Luigi now also picking his spot, just waiting as Cowboy is over here pummeling me.
Chris looking for some relief in the corner, trying to regather his energy.
Oh. Well, Luigi gives me some kicks to the chest here. I did not know we were going to have some Forbidden Door entrance tonight in this Battle Royale, but we have Luigi.
Oh, speaking of the Forbidden Door, the most forbidden of doors has been opened. Kenny Omega is here in Bad Elephant Wrestling.
And he is just getting Pele kicked in the back of the head to start things off by 1H-GH-1D Chris.
You see, it makes complete sense because Kenny Omega is not only a prolific gamer, but he's been involved with video games such as Tekken, so of course he was eligible to come over to Bad Elephant Wrestling.
That does indeed make perfect sense.
And if you have a problem with it, shut the hell up.
Right?
Who's up next? Oh, another member of Absolute Carnage. Here comes Test Bandit. You think maybe he might team up with Chris?
He may. He is going right after me right now, and I am not a fan.
I think you deserve
Chris
it.
trying to take care of Cowboy, but he is going to get a dragon. I think it's a tiger suplex there for his troubles. Speaking of suplexes, that's right. Anything Cowboy can do, I can too. Mostly because I stole his moveset.
Weekly reminder to watch Lucha Underground.
Oh, wait, who went over?
Uh-oh, wait, who's not in the ring?
It's Chris!
Chris, the first one in and the first one eliminated.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't know, but now the Birdman himself, RK7.
Oh, and Kenny Omega and I deciding Cowboy needs some pancakes.
And now Test Bandit, he probably has to avenge Chris here if Absolute Carnage wants.
If he can, but RK on him.
RK going to Cowboy.
Ooh, running DDT. RK is just going after everybody. Springboard.
Wow.
I mean, RK is flying. That bird gimmick might be absolutely correct.
You know, this is
there is a fan with a sign that says, "This is awesome," and they're not wrong. This is fantastic. Cowboy laying on the apron, nobody paying attention to him.
Who's coming out next here? As Cowboy takes Test Bandit down with a running elbow strike. Oh my goodness.
Pepsi Man, another masked man here.
He was in the last time we had Money in the Bank when it was a ladder match. Pepsi Man was in the running. Maybe.
And he almost won.
Yep, maybe this will be his shot at redemption as he goes after you. Big old knee.
I mean, he is aware how much I hate Pepsi, so this makes sense. Fall-away slam from Luigi.
Pepsi Man versus Kenny Omega. The iconic matchup we thought we would never see.
Right?
Now, Metric Mike, you asked about full body suits. I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. I'll say full body suits are probably one of my least favorite wrestling attires, if we're being honest. Like, I understand that Shinsuke probably has a number of reasons that he wears these very, just to me, odd full body suits where he zips the top down. But I really preferred Shinsuke in his, like, you know, his leather pants and boots look. I like singlets on kind of like, you know, the kind of mat-focused, classically trained wrestlers. You know, Kurt Angle, Bret Hart, Chad Gable. I think it's a good look for them. And certain big men, I think singlets are a very well-composed look. But,
what a move by RK on Cowboy.
Indeed.
Oh, and I guess Luigi getting bloodied up there. Oh,
Pepsi Man's dreams are dead. Like Luigi may be in the corner there. Spider-Cat.
Like I said, Coke is better.
Toxic Melody in the chat. I'm very sorry you missed your match. You, Becca, and Mary teamed up, but unfortunately, you guys gave it your all. You came up a little short, but thank you for being here. Hope you're having a good night, and stay tuned. This is not the end of Faction Frenzy. Matt, how you been feeling about the show so far?
I mean, this is an excellent premium Twitch event so far, as RK has given me a knuckle duster there.
Speaking of knuckles, you better watch up because Cowboy may shake, rattle, and roll you right out of the ring if you're
Stunner
not.
from Luigi on Spider-Cat.
I think we have the final entrant coming out right now.
I think you are right. This could be everybody as a big DDT.
Oh,
look out
is
here.
Is there a doctor in the house? Don't
there
call him
is
Eggman.
now. It's Dr. Robotnik, Eggman himself, as Test Bandit has Luigi up.
Seems.
Sister Abigail?
Wow. You know, the second biggest competitor in the ring right now, next to Test Bandit.
Oh, Stunner! Stunner!
Oh my God.
But Luigi for the save. Spider-Cat now getting involved.
And Test Bandit getting ready to dump RK out of the ring. And RK hanging on. Oh, the BFT. Blunt force trauma to Luigi.
Fisherman suplex. Cowboy still unconscious.
You know, despite
But no one has bothered to go after him. Finally, Dr. Robotnik over there, but
Kenny Omega looked like he was going to toss Test Bandit, but Test Bandit crushes the former AEW and IW.
Spider-Cat trying to get RK out over the top rope. Uh-oh, Dr. Robotnik. Oh, just a snake eyes.
Who's bigger, do you think? Is it Test Bandit or Robotnik? Uh-oh, Robotnik.
What is Robotnik doing? Uh-oh, look out here.
Comes the pile
RK
driver.
in some trouble. Oh, my. And Spider-Cat going after me. He apparently missed the memo that we're on the same team.
My goodness. We got 2 members of Bad Elephant Gaming, 1 member of Game Corp, 1 member of the Alphabet Superstars, 1 member of Absolute Carnage, and then an alliance of video
Uh-oh,
game
look out here.
1 Winged Angel. Beautiful. What if the video game characters win in this match? What do you think that does to the war that's going on between all the stables in Bad Elephant?
I think it only heightens it as we are now in serious trouble.
Uh-oh. Chris is here in the chat. Chris, I'm very sorry to tell you, you were the first man eliminated from this very match. But your partner, Test Bandit, still in the ring, still representing Absolute Carnage. Okay, Chris, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't want you to be out, but I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good weekend. Oh!
Stunner! Let me tell you,
like a diamond
Luigi
cutter.
is running roughshod over everybody tonight. And now look to eliminate Spider-Cat, and oh no, he's got Kenny Omega's help!
Uh-oh, the gaming characters are teaming up. Spider-Cat may be
Forbidden
done for.
Door!
He hung on. Oh my goodness, Spider-Cat hung on.
Oh no, 2 of them now working. And Spider-Cat has been eliminated. The Forbidden Door.
Luigi and Kenny, they came through that door, and they are raising hell. And oh, you just got decimated by Test Bandit, and then a wheelbarrow stunner to Luigi. Oh my God.
Test Bandit looking like absolute carnage, just clearing the ring at the moment.
But stop.
RK trying to get.
He reversed Robotnik's powerbomb attempt.
Oh, look out! Wheelbarrow DDT.
My gosh, it's just
Test Bandit is just a house on fire. And bomb!
He Irish whipped Robotnik so he could senton Luigi, so he could wheelbarrow DDT Cowboy. And look at you, Matt, you fool.
I am
Poking the
absolutely
dragon.
living up to my moniker, and not in a good way here, as I am trying to get Test Bandit out. He's up on the top rope. I've got him off his feet, let me tell you. He's out.
Oh my goodness, all of Absolute Carnage has been eliminated.
Let me tell you, you were calling me a fool, but look at that.
Well, you
okay, now let's take a moment here real quick, Tom, to just look over this situation.
Sure.
We have 1 member of Alphabet Superstars. We have 1 member of Bad Elephant Wrestling. We have 1 member of Game Corp, and we have 3 Forbidden Door video game characters. This is basically a 3-on-3 match.
I know. This is, again, we didn't realize a new alliance would be forged tonight, but I absolutely love this and regret nothing. As Kenny
Float
Omega
over
DDT.
DDT.
Cowboy's eliminated.
And Cowboy has been eliminated by Luigi, and we are in trouble because I am not focused on any of the video game characters. I'm going after RK, trying to get him to fly like the bird he is.
The Birdman RK may be done for if you have...
Oh, no, but he fights his way back under the bottom rope.
Locking up.
And a code breaker.
RK with his never say die, I believe I can fly attitude, the running DDT to Luigi, and now he picks up Robotnik into a power bomb.
Oh, but now it's just all video game characters. There's too many of them. It's 3-on-1 over there.
Metroid Mike in the chat, devastated that his stablemate Cowboy was thrown out. Metroid Mike's gonna have... Oh,
and RK sending me on a trip.
Bag Elephant Gaming is eliminated from the Stampede. RK versus the video game superstars. Who is going to walk out of here the Money in the Bank winner? Luigi's set. Oh, what is this? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Nasty looking move as RK is looking for the relief on the apron. Kenny Omega throwing Robotnik into the ropes and kicking him in. Oh, V-trigger. Oh!
Almost took Luigi right over the ropes. Let me tell you, the only thing saving RK right now is the fact that there is no alliance between these Forbidden Door video game wrestlers. That is the only thing helping him. Otherwise, they could just eliminate RK and then fight amongst themselves. But instead, fighting amongst themselves will get Luigi eliminated.
Absolutely. And RK doing his best now. And Metroid Mike, Cowboy has to go to HR now. Hey, now, Nick Khan is not in charge of tonight. It's...
Oh, and RK just saved Kenny Omega. Omega hanging on by the top rope alone, legs dangling.
Maybe Kenny Omega wants to join the Alphabets. Snake Eyes off the top.
I mean, he would have to change his name to KO.
I would allow it.
Kenny smartly going under the ropes. Now, it is an over-the-top rope battle royal, so he should not be eliminated.
On the opposite end of smart, Robotnik putting RK in a submission maneuver. There are no tap-outs in a Stampede, so I don't know really what he was going for there. Waddling over to the hard camera rope, and he's picking RK up. Oh my God.
RK flying like the bird he is, but he was the last of the Bad Elephant wrestlers, and that was quite a showing from RK, but just not quite enough. And we have the Bad Doctor and Kenny Omega left.
This is incredible. One of the best wrestlers of all time versus one of the best video game villains of all time.
Is that going to be the next March Madness there, Tom? Is it best video game villain?
I don't know.
Oh, look out!
Oh, my...
Kenny Omega is your Money in the Bank champion.
Kind of fitting that on his debut, one of the best of all time would win Money in the Bank.
And now, I got to say, Tom, what chances, knowing that you have Kenny Omega, what chances do you give either holder of the Twitch or Bad Elephant Wrestling titles against Kenny Omega if he decides to cash in?
I mean, what if Kenny breaks Noodle's streak? What if he takes that belt off of the longest reigning champion in Bad Elephant history? It would be incredible, don't you think? What did you think about that matchup, Matt? Give me your thoughts.
I'm with Chris in the chat. What a finish, because that is absolutely correct. Wow. That was, let me tell you, first off, I did not see the Forbidden Door being not only opened, but drop kicked off the hinges. And then, man, just absolutely everyone bringing it. Like, especially the video game wrestlers. It was a 3-on-1 at the end there for the most part. That was impressive. And Kenny Omega, he is a heck of a wrestler, and he proved it there. So
Well, coming up, we have our main event of Faction Frenzy. Matt, you want to give him a little preview?
Yeah, well, we discussed this at the beginning. We have our Twitch champion, Metroid Mike, taking on one member of every other faction. So this, once again, is Faction Frenzy. We've got Metroid Mike, Thom. It's your turn to take off the headset and get in the ring. We've got CJ from the Alphabet Superstars. And then we have the man that Metroid Mike escaped the cage from for the title, Harnage himself, the Mass Monster.
Harnage thought he was just going to get a straight rematch, but no. After Absolute Harnage decided to mess with every other faction, it became a fatal faction 4-way tonight for the Twitch Championship. And I mean, I'm really interested to see what happens. You know, every faction tonight has suffered some kind of very significant loss. Bad Elephant Gaming, Josh didn't win the championship. Absolute Harnage, they got decimated in the Stampede Royale. Now, Noodle, if you want to think about it, Noodle picked up a very well-deserved win for the Alphabet Superstars. But this is Game Corp's moment to shine or die, in my opinion.
This is a really good question because, they Cowboy could not get it done in the Stampede Royale. Test Bandit did a really fantastic job along with Chris, but they couldn't get it done. RK was actually the one who lasted the longest from Bad Elephant Wrestlers. Noodle, his faction partner, as you said, came out with the big win to continue his longest reign as champion. So does that mean that CJ might have a little something extra in the tank to keep that streak going?
It'll be very interesting to see. And, I just want to give credit where credit's due. All of the participants in Bad Elephant Wrestling are amazing streamers and podcasters in their own right. We got CJ walking down to the ring right now, host of Beans for Everyone, the incredible cryptid podcasts he's hosted over the ages. Prolific broadcaster, in my opinion. Very good friend. Helped me shoot one of my movies. So he's a very good guy. And then you want to talk about a great podcaster and a great streamer. I mean, you got yours truly.
And a great booker who puts himself in the Twitch title match instead of the Royal Rumble, where he'd have to take on 38 other people.
Listen, I saw Robotnik arrive at the arena, and I was like, I got no chance. But maybe in the main event. But absolutely, I'm only half of the brain trust here. Matt carries most of the great storytelling direction here at Bad Elephant Wrestling. And then, we were talking about Absolute Harnage. We got Dimensional Darkrai. He's currently going through a series of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet streams over on their Twitch channel. Definitely give them a follow and a look if you want to see what the current generation of Pokemon is looking like. You've got Chris and his Tom. Not me. He's got his own Tom. He's playing favorites. I get it. You like your Tom better than me. That's right. But no, this man hosts not just a great Xbox podcast, but they just launched an interesting sideshow within their show. Usually they play an Xbox Game Pass game for an hour and talk about it, but now they got the After Hours show where they talk more about it. It's good. It's really good. They just covered Sea of Stars. Check it out. But of course, the leader of Absolute Harnage, the man who convinced Chris and Thunder Bandit to follow him, Hans, he's looking for Mike's blood tonight. He wants to punish Mike for outwitting him to take the Twitch title.
Well, Mike's saying that he bites ears off. So let me tell you, Mike also no stranger to bloody battles. He is a hardcore wrestler himself. So if there is anyone who might be able to withstand the punishment that Hans likes to dish out, it very well could be our Twitch champion. But we're going to see as Harnage charges into the ring. And, that is...
you're talking about biting off ears. You have to get under the masks, which seemingly grant Absolute Harnage their power. They all seem to be glowing, whether you see it on Hans or you see it on Chris or Test Bandit.
I was not going to bring that up, Tom, because...
Otherworldly.
Yeah, you are correct. I was not going to bring that up because, one, Hans is wearing a mask. CJ has a bandana that's covering their ears. So really the only person's ears who are readily available and in play would be yours. So So you might want to watch out as the champion makes his entrance, rocking out.
Absolutely. If we could have gotten some balefire music in here for you to make your entrance to, Mike, we would. But a musician, both of the chiptune and the string strumming guitar variety, Metroid Mike. You can hear a lot of their tunes regularly on the Welcome to GameCorp podcast, which is, you know, why he represents GameCorp. Kind of unwillingly, he was forced to join that stable, if you recall, Matt.
That is correct. So that is something else that may need to be answered at some point, is he is here representing GameCorp in Faction Frenzy, but how happy is he about it? He's happy to be the champion, and I mean, let's be honest, who wouldn't? But is he really at home at GameCorp? We will have to see. The Gilded Lily of GameCorp, as he has called himself.
You see
there
the back
you
of his
go.
Jacket. He's representing GameCorp. Very interesting. You know, he's representing them, and he holds arguably their most prestigious piece of gold, while Jake and PB have the Taco Bell Tag Team Championships. So we're gonna have to see if that remains true after tonight. Referee holding up that title, and get ready, Matt. The action's about to begin.
I think you should get ready, Tom, as you are in this match against three very impressive and very strong wrestlers.
Who do you got your money on, Matt? You don't need to play favorites. If you think I'm doomed, just tell me I'm doomed.
Oh, buddy, you were doomed before you even walked into this ring. I mean, we've seen CJ go almost up, and he's over the top rope. You're already eliminated.
Doomed.
Right. I mean, you've got Metroid Mike. He is the Twitch champion. He won it in a steel cage match. We have watched him win his debut. We've watched him almost win a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Yeah, he went the
you
distance.
have CJ, who almost went bell to bell in an elimination chamber match. You know, has almost won the Bad Elephant Wrestling title, and we just saw what Harnage did to you. I mean, he just ran through your offense and then sent you flying halfway across the ring.
Yeah, don't forget, the last time I may have been in action, come to think of it. I don't remember when I was last in the ring, but it is when... Oh, Hans is... Of course, Hans shows up for his main event match. Hans, you're in the main event. You are fighting for the title that you didn't really get pinned to lose. Metroid Mike escaped you, and I'm doing my best to keep you down, but who knows if that'll happen.
Yeah, this is Tom's first offense after being thoroughly thrown across the ring by you, Hans. Don't worry, I got a clip of that. I'll be sharing that later to the channel.
Just in case you're not aware of certain wrestling rules, in Fatal 4-Way matches, they are by default no disqualifications, so weapons are legal. But you have to win in the ring via either pinfall or submission.
Tom smartly trying to go for those stairs. Unfortunately, he did not keep Hans down long enough, and
I felt that in real life. Hans just threw me into the steps.
Oh my goodness. Oh, big knee reversal there, though.
Look, I did something.
Right?
I'm really feeling it.
Metroid Mike and CJ on the outside going at it here. Mike saying, "Bring it! I will bite your ears off."
He just pointed at CJ's ear. He's like, "Give me that ear."
Oh, CJ with a fist to the ear there.
Oh,
right on his head. Tom slipping around, using some speed there. Oh, got him rolled up.
I thought I could get
everybody back in the ring, and now Mike's got his eyes on, Russian leg sweep. We're trading some partners here, Do-si-do.
Absolutely, Hans locking up with CJ, picking him up, and oh my goodness, one-handed choke toss. And the champ is prone in the center of the ring, but everyone's ignoring him. Hans is trying to stop me from picking up those steel steps. And
I mean, it might be the only thing to stop Hans. Oh!
I think he may have
on the hardest part of the ring, and it's busted Tom open. All over your face right now, my friend. Big lariat, though, trying to make up for it. But, man.
CJ tossing Metroid Mike into those steel steps.
You got absolutely peppered there on the ring apron. Metroid Mike gonna roll you back into the ring and then take a big bodied lariat from Hans. Hans, as we pointed out, has some unfinished business with Metroid Mike, but CJ gonna get in the way.
You know, I've seen each of us, me, myself,
twisting
CJ,
neck breaker,
and Mike. You know, we've taken some time to focus on Hans. You know, making sure the beast doesn't get too loose. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you've got to. We have seen time and time again what Hans has done. Hans, I believe, is the only person in Bad Elephant Wrestling currently to win a handicap match. Oh, and a go to sleep by CJ.
It was too easy for him, honestly. And I am
yes. He not only won, you are correct, Tom. He not only won, but he won handily.
It's kind of disgusting.
And so, right, you've got to go after
Metroid Mike.
Hans.
What do we got here? Oh, bashing CJ off of that announcer's table. Hans throwing CJ into the ring. You know, that table's
Thom smartly going in, but Hans being thrown in by Metroid Mike right after. Thom is going for the steps again, and everybody blocking that one.
Don't forget, according to TLC 2013, those steps weigh like 300 pounds.
That's correct. Oh, look out here.
Metroid Mike planting me into the ground. This could be it. Second pinfall of the match, too. And, of course, you know, I kick out. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter.
Right? Much to Mike's shock. Mike, though, going right after the rest of the wrestlers in the ring as you and Hans take a lap outside.
Yeah, right now it's a showcase between CJ and Metroid Mike. And, very nice.
Big suplex. Thom over here just taunting away. Not really sure if he sees Hans sneaking around the corner here. He does.
Label lock to Metroid Mike. Heard the champ tap out.
Right? Thom and Hans too busy focused on one another.
And the champ survives once again. You know, call Metroid Mike a survivor. He survived Harnage once. He survived that submission move. Will he survive this
CJ
match?
doing a great job of working the arm there, and you, Tom, doing a great job of getting out of the ring as soon as Hans rolled in.
I thought Hans was about to choke Metroid Mike the way he choked Spider-Cat, if you remember that really display.
I do. That was one of the most brutal things I've ever seen in my life.
One of the most uncomfortable things I've ever seen in my life. I remember
a big shoulder block.
The chat went silent. We went silent. And he broke the stick over Mike's head. This could be it.
And now just pinning him. CJ coming in. It's over.
He did it. Oh my God.
With the kendo stick. Good Lord, you heard that echo the whole way.
King Kong has reascended the Empire State Building. Carnage has gotten his revenge on Metroid Mike and is now once again the Twitch champion.
So I would just like to point out that normally we have seen people pull the kendo stick out before, and they have gone to town on people before that thing has broken. Hans picked it up, took one swing, completely snapped it in half over Mike's head, and that was it.
That was devastating. A shocking end to Faction Frenzy. Noodle retained, but Mike did not, and Hans is now once again king of the mountain. Hans in the chat, how do you feel? How do you feel? All it takes is one swing, as RK says. Rake in that kendo stick. Matt, what did you think about tonight's premium Twitch event?
It has lived up to being a premium Twitch event. It's lived up to the name of Faction Frenzy because even though the tag team champions were not in it, each title now belongs to a separate faction.
Ooh.
And now the Money in the Bank belongs to someone not even in a faction.
You know, actually, you just said that, but you're actually incorrect on one regard. Bad Elephant Gaming doesn't have any titles. Womp womp.
I said each title was in a different faction. I didn't say we had enough titles to go around. Actually, you're wrong, Tom.
Oh, Becca!
Because producer
Becca's got the woman's top. Of course, so you're right.
How dare you?
Every faction.
How dare you?
Every faction has.
How could you forget the best wrestler in our faction.
Look, I'm gonna
clearly
get I'm gonna get
as they are the one holding the belt.
We are going to transition into my GM mode, but because a lot of you didn't get here for the start of the show, we're going to replay the brand new opening video package that's going to start every single Bad Elephant Wrestling Twitch event. So hang tight, enjoy this, and then we'll get into my GM mode, WCW versus NXT. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that masterpiece. Also, I couldn't tell if it was in my headset, if it was on my display, but I feel like we had some of the game music on for a little too long there. Whoops.
What's that?
Hans talking shit, saying, feeling good was a nice practice fight. Can't wait for the real enemies.
Oh,
well, they're coming for you, Hans. Now that you've got a belt, they're going to want a piece of you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Metroid Mike, he's calling Hans out. He's not done. In the chat, Metroid Mike wants more of Hans. Are we going to see, we have to see a rubber match, I guess. Don't you think, Matt? We're 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, but both wrestlers appear to want it. I know the fans want it. So yeah, we should give them what they want.
Well, that'll be for the Bad Elephant Wrestling portion will be for next week. If you're still leaning in to join us on this wrestling bonanza, Matt and I are about to finish our rivalry because there's 4 weeks left until WrestleMania, and you got to get some booking going, Matt. So
I do.
How you starting tonight?
Well, I gotta check out what I actually have to do. So Finn's gotta. All right. So Josh has 3 weeks.
I love how Josh has also changed his appearance inside my GM mode.
That is fantastic.
Becca, I believe you're possibly speaking for Josh right now. How do you pronounce the character's name from Lies of P that he's based his appearance off of? Is it Venigi? Is it Venigi? How do you pronounce his name? Type it out phonetically if you can, please. You got a lot of promises to keep with 4 weeks, Matt.
I do. I got to figure out who my cruiserweight is.
Oh my God, you could. Oh, I forgot Brock Lesnar's already on your answer. Carl. That's how you. Are you playing Lives of P, Chris? Chris, I don't know if I told you. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 now. You're playing that, right? I'm pretty sure there's a PS5 and PC crossplay. Venigi. Okay. Josh Venigi. According to Becca. Josh has a belt in here, right? Doesn't he? Chris is not playing Lies of P. Gotcha. He's stuck in Baldur's Gate 3. Interesting. I have not reached the point where I'm stuck yet. I have reached the point where I've made a lot of people angry with me, but I did not intend to. And Matt is almost done with Sea of Stars. I cannot spoil it for him. I finished it. Chris, are you willing to have an after hour show where we talk about Sea of Stars since I'm done with it? Very excited for your new spin-off show, Chris. You and Tom did a great job with the Retro Hangover podcast. Very good stuff. Is this your evil playthrough? Oh no, I'm trying to be kind of I guess lawful neutral is what I'm doing. I'm not going full chaotic. Hans, thank you for being here. Congrats on winning the main event. We hope we could see you next week. Be well. Have a great night of sleep. Metroid Mike, yeah, you better run. Always good to see you, Hans Booby. Have a good one.
Thank you, Hans.
Let's get a chant going, wrestling style. Thank you, Hans. Thank you, Hans.
Thank you, Hans. Thank you, Hans. Good night, Hans.
So Matt's got Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez. MVP and oh yeah, I forgot they were a tag team on your roster. I have received a photo in my family text chat. What is it? Ah, it's my parents' cat. He's just chilling. Good night, Hans.
Thank you, Hans.
All right. Oh, is that a title match? Balor versus Rollins?
Yes.
Man, they had such a good feud this summer. And, like, you know, I understand they're giving Seth a long run with the World Heavyweight title to kind of, you know, thank him for all he's done. But I really wanted Finn to win that SummerSlam match.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because it was so well put together. And I'm not saying the end was bad, but, like, I just don't think he should have lost.
You're not wrong.
Metroid Mike, MVP, what a wrestler I never see anyone talk about. You know, I ain't gonna lie, when he debuted back in, 08, 09, I didn't really like his gimmick. I was kind of just like, what is with this guy? But over the years, he's really reinvented himself a lot. And the one thing I will say is probably one of the better managers of all time. That's what he's evolved into. What he did with the Hurt Business, when it was Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Bobby Lashley, leading them to glory. I think it was one of the worst decisions ever when Vince broke them up, especially at the height of what they had going. The Hurt Business was so good. You got any opinions on MVP, Matt? Montel Vontavious Porter?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do feel like his gimmick didn't necessarily always work out, but I do have to agree that I did come to really like him, and he is he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or Judo champion.
Oh, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Good stuff, honestly. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Did you get to answer Metroid Mike's question from earlier? What kind of wrestling outfit you prefer?
Yeah, I went with the Hitman. I am a fan of the singlet with the long pants.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think that's a solid look. It's worked for Noodle. Yeah.
Sure thing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I guess it does depend on the wrestler's body type and personality, but the more I think about some of my favorite wrestlers ever, like Kurt Angle and Bret Hart, the singlet seems to be this classic look you can't go wrong with, and you can easily modify it. But I also have like Edge and I'm struggling to remember my favorite wrestlers of all time. But Edge and Chris Jericho. Look at Chris Jericho. He was like always kind of like a long tights kind of guy, and then he went to trunks. And I remember a lot of people thought that was weird, but he pulled it off, and then
absolutely.
He's a little older, so he's back in long leather pants and stuff. But yeah, good luck. Whatever. I guess it just comes down to whatever looks best for you and your persona and all that.
Right. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 5. Okay. I'm struggling here.
Are you just buying up contract extensions left and right?
I think I might have to. This is going to leave me really flat money-wise, but we are going to... Let me double-check this here. We've got 1, 2, 3 titles on the line. So we are going to do something dumb.
Uh-oh.
And we are going to use the Fighting Champion card.
Oh, sabotage. Not the developers of Sea of Stars. Sabotage as in he's fucking sabotaging me. God damn it.
Oh, no, this one's in my favor. This one gives me a boost to all of my title matches.
Interesting.
So hopefully my matches will be worth it, because, dear God, I need something.
Going back to wrestling looks real quick. One thing I have to say, I was really impressed I was able to actually make Josh's Venigi character. Because when I saw the picture he sent me from Lies of P, I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to make that? And then I'm going.
That looked really good. I am not gonna lie.
It's pretty 1-to-1. Okay, we pulled it off.
Oh shit! Look out, H calling you up and apparently calling you out.
All right, Dad. Thanks.
Wow.
What the fuck? Maybe a little injection of class. I'm giving you a Legend Whisperer power card. Any available legend on a short term.
Wow.
You suck so much. You need a legend.
Do you see this collusion over here, everyone? Are you looking at this? I'm barely hanging on. I've had to crawl my way back up the ladder to get back on top. And not only do you get to pick a card here, but how do you not pick that card, Tom? You are the king of injuring your superstars.
Yeah, I'm doing this one.
But not only that, not only do they give you a perfect power card there, he gives you a free legend. A free legend.
Do I want... No, I don't want racist Hulk Hogan. I want
Batista? If you don't win this season, I don't know what to tell you, Tom.
Oh man, Josh, I can book your favorite wrestler of all time, Shane McMahon.
I was thinking Doink the Clown.
Becca says, Matt, I love you, but I can't take you seriously when you jingle.
Then let me tell you, it's very lucky that you met Josh first, because the hat does not come off in the bedroom. Let me tell you.
Jingle, jingle, jangle, hear those hat bells ring. Have at least one backstage brawl match. All right, I mean, that ain't difficult. Metroid Mike asks, he's going deep here. This is both a Dune and a wrestling reference. Do you think Vince is like Leo II Atreides? Like he becomes this worm god of wrestling to make the universe hate him, to unite the fans to hate one single entity? I don't think Vince has ever wanted to unite anybody for any reason except to get himself richer, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. I do not actually think that has anything to do with it. I think he is just a absolutely gigantic narcissist who absolutely needs to be in constant control of everything. Why? You have all these cards too? Are you kidding me?
I've been saving.
No, I mean the ones you just bought.
Not to get political, but there's a book out that I really want to read about Vince McMahon. It's called Vince McMahon and the Unmaking of America. And the thesis statement of the book, which I have not read yet, but I think it's interesting enough that I want to read it, is that the way Vince developed the culture of pro wrestling to be showboaty and antagonistic and boundary pushing has, with the rise of Vince's IRL close friend Donald Trump, spilled over into American politics. And I'm just interested to read the book. For when
well, yeah, because isn't Linda like on his cabinet or somewhere?
Linda was. I think she was the head of the Small Business Administration. So, I'm just saying it's a book I'm very eager to read because I would like to see what insights it has. Yeah, but that's what I think Vince's legacy is he got rich and maybe had bad effects on the world. I don't know, but wrestling. Oh, okay. So
well, you have almost all the Bad Elephant wrestlers on your team. Feel free to use them.
Yeah, for real here. So that's gonna be my main event. And I gotta keep up with you, so.
Oh yeah, you got to keep up with me.
So I got a power card for that, right? One randomly booked last man standing match. Can I spend $55,000? Okay, yep, that's my main event. So I've got a solidly locked in main event here. Oh God, please don't tell me that's actually on.
I hope it's not. You better check that.
Let me just make sure the Chili Peppers are not playing. We're good. No copyright strikes for us. Who is the Duncan Idaho of wrestling? Come on, use your Dune knowledge. That's a good question. A lovable, reliable bruiser who's loyal. John Moxley.
A lovable bruiser?
John Moxley has stepped up every single time something has happened. When Roman had his pot suspension, Moxley became WWE champion. When CM Punk ruined All Elite Wrestling, John Moxley became All Elite Wrestling champion.
Are we talking in kayfabe though? Because I feel like he's a little too hardcore for. Like you're asking who's like a baby face but still like a big bruiser guy, right?
Yeah, John
Moxley. Would that not be Otis?
I don't know. I
don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't really know Duncan Idaho, so I'm trying to get the idea here.
Oh, you're a bigger nerd than me, and you don't know Dune stuff?
I never got into it. That was one like franchise I was never really into.
You were like, ew, I talk to girls.
I have, in fact, every once in a while talked to a woman, yes.
Otis is okay. He approves of the Otis answer, so that's pretty good. You done right. You done right if Mike approves.
Thank you. Now I gotta fight Cowboy again.
I had to have a backstage brawl.
That sounds like something that Cowboy and I would get into. I hope that our Game Corp friends have been hard at work on their channel and such. I have not seen them in the chat for a while.
Oh,
they lose a match or two, and
Are you not aware that they're hard at work on the finale of the season?
It's a ginormous finale.
Did you get to watch the table read? I didn't get a chance to. Did anybody?
I did not. No.
If you got to watch the table read, please tell me, because I was very upset. I was busy and could not attend.
Unreal.
Chris said it was fun. Oh, that's. RK asks, what's it like to be able to talk to a girl? Oh, now you have to answer. Now you have to answer his question.
No, I'll be completely honest to you. It's like talking to anyone else. I will actually never forget this. Did you pick a legend?
I'm trying to find an appropriate opponent.
No, I remember I was visiting a friend in college. And while we were all waiting, we were going to go get dinner afterwards. So I was waiting for her to get out of class. And while I was waiting, one of her friends who I also knew came walking through, like the Union building on her way to class. And, she saw me, and, so she stopped and gave me a hug. And we had, like a 5-10 minute conversation about, what was new and this and that. And then she, gave me a hug again and walked off to class. And there was a guy that had just joined the group, and he was, somehow took notice of that. And then, so we were going out to dinner, and somebody had to run by their house. So we had all gone down, and waited outside while she ran in to get something, and her roommate was there. So as an extrovert, I was just talking to her about, whatever was going on, this, that, or the other, just making polite conversation. And we leave and start walking down to dinner, and this guy is just like, how do you do that? Like, you got to teach me this, because he's now watched me have 2 positive interactions with women in a day. And it's like, apparently I've missed my calling to have a seminar where I can simply inform you, you treat women like you would anyone else, in a positive way, and surprise, they will have a conversation with you. So yeah, that's your freebie. Treat people regardless of gender in a positive way, and they will talk to you.
words of wisdom from the fool. Like, he looks like a fool, but he's a wise man, and don't ever forget that.
You have 3 contract negotiation upgrades?
Yeah, but I'm extending.
Did you take the Hitman because he's in the singlet and pants?
I took the Hitman because he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Do I have a last man standing match on this show?
You have a last man standing match, yes.
I'm going to have to use it. I paid for it. I'm going to use it.
Oh, you paid for it all right because you're over budget.
Yep. Oh, shit. I'm still over budget. Ugh. What have I done to deserve this?
You got a free legend and you're still over budget. Just think about that for a minute.
Who am I going to fire?
I am sure that your wife likes you, Metroid Mike. Just maybe don't bite her ears off. Just under. Coming in.
This is embarrassing. But I'll make all of my
I thought I was bad. I think I left myself with about 13K.
Oh, wow. All right, let's see who wins the women tag title. 1, 2, 3. Oh. And
3.5 stars. Very nice.
Get something.
Oh, I should have switched those matches up. Never mind. That was one thing I screwed up. That'll bite me in the butt. It's all right. Robert Roode. Good match. Good match.
Classic rivalry renewed right there.
Excellent.
Oh, we can't. Damn it. I thought we could spectate this. All right, we're going to have to skip this one.
Oh, is it because it's a backstage brawl, I guess?
Yep, and you won in a... Oh, shit, I really...
That's right. That's right, cowboy. You remember that one.
Shayna retains and a legendary.
Legendary.
If you can take over, buddy, I gotta use the little announcer's room real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. Well, I should have swapped my Hell in a Cell with the submission match, but I didn't, so hopefully this still ends pretty well. Let's see, level 4 rivalry ending in a submission match, Liv versus Tamina. Who do we got? Tamina is your champion in a 4-star match. I'll take it. Getting the rivalry up between Raquel and Shotzi. That's a good point, Metroid Mike. That's a really good point. Yeah, you know what? Go for the ears. Raquel is your new women's champion in a 5-star legendary match. Big E with an excellent promo. Love that 4 popularity boost there. All right. Finn and Seth frickin' Rollins with Josh running in. 4.5 stars. Finn taking the belt. Love it. Hans with a good promo. Look at that.
Does this make Josh
winning
member
a
of
title
Judgment
tonight
Day?
And showing off the promo skills? What's that, Tom?
Does this make Josh a member of Judgment Day because he ran in to help Finn?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. And titles match, here we go. Oh, champs are done. 5-star legendary, and the rivalry jumps 2 spots again.
Have you ever,
there we go.
Have you ever decided to learn eons of made-up human history? It's Space Worms. My eons of made-up human history is wrestling history. I will tell you what happened in wrestling 20 years ago quicker than I can tell you what happened in America 20 years ago. And
that is true.
You kicked my fucking ass tonight. We tied in the main event, but I'm pretty sure you won overall. So kudos.
Yeah, a
to
little
you,
bit
buddy.
there.
Kudos to you. Show quality D, match quality A. I got 34,000 fans, and oh wow, I made $12,000.
Yeah, this one could be rough.
All right. What about you? Let's see what... Oh, look, JB is talking on Twitter about you.
54,000 fans. Did I make any money, though? Whew, I did. Thank goodness.
You made more money than I did. Holy shit.
What does JB have to say? Put on a good performance against Jake. That's right, going against one another. Sometimes the result just doesn't go your way. Brock Lesnar hardly a surprise that Seth Rollins lost to Finn Balor.
Brock Lesnar doesn't seem like a Twitter.
That's
Josh,
true.
I was talking to Becca about this a couple days ago. The 2010s just don't exist. What do you
That's
mean?
fair.
What do you mean by that, Josh? Please expand on that.
I believe that.
Why do you believe? What do you mean that don't exist? I remember most of the 2010s. It's a lot of the 2000s. Like, it's like there was 9/11, and then there was the Dark Knight, and then the 2000s were over. But I don't know. The 2010s were pretty fucking significant. I don't know. Also, how
You're
dare
up
you?
first there, Tom.
More expensive.
I wish I would have used that last turn, but there we go. Because you picked up a whole bunch of power cards.
Sure, no problem. Listen, I'm not feeling 100%. I don't mind pain, but I don't want a serious injury. Oh, Cowboy, get some rest.
I apparently that backstage brawl was huge.
Yeah, what did you do to him, Matt? Holy crap!
Look, you calling me out. You getting what you paid for.
When you think of huge monumental things, it was all in the 2000s. The 2010s were just dull. I mean, Michael.
Sure, something good happened.
Michael, let's see, 2000. Let's go year by year. 2011, Michael Cole beats Jerry Lawler at WrestleMania 27. All right, that's monumental. 2012, The Avengers. That's a top 4 superhero movie of all time. 2013. All right, this one's actually hard. I don't remember 2013. What the fuck happened in 2013?
We could skip 2013.
Yeah, that's kind of a crappy year. 2014, The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak ends. Boom. That's monumental, Josh. You can't deny that. 2015, Seth Rollins cashes in Money in the Bank on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns and walks out with that title. 2016, the election happened. Also, everyone died. Carrie Fisher died. Alan Rickman died. David Bowie died. That was a year where just everybody...
Wow, that is a shitty year.
I remember... I remember 2016, Turner Classic Movies, they put out their big, year end, oh, these are all the people we lost. Isn't it sad? Big tribute thing, right? They put it out, 2 weeks before the end of December, and then, 3 more significant people, including Carrie Fisher, died, and they were like, up, hold on, we have to republish this video. Sorry, guys, sorry.
I mean,
it was super...
Speaking of the other things that happened in 2016... Did they really all die, or were they just smart and knew what was happening and just decided to pre-board?
Yeah, they were like, hey, let's hurry this up.
I'm good. I'm just gonna, yeah.
What else happened? So 2017. Wasn't that when Australia was on fire? What year was Australia on fire? You remember that, right?
I think Australia is still on fire.
I mean, they were on fire for a while, though. Pre-board. And then...
RK graduated.
There you go. 2017, great year. Great year for RK. All right, what happened next?
2018, I beat Cowboy in a backyard brawl. Oh, no, wait. That was right now, and it was amazing.
2018, Cast to the Past begins. Monumental year in the history of podcasting, all right?
I don't know. I think Josh completely forgot that one.
2017, Josh and Becca get married. An incredible, historic moment in the history of the world.
No, I'm still with Josh on this one. I don't think anything happened in the 2010s.
2019, HBO kills Game of Thrones. Disney kills Star Wars. The whole world just assumes that 2020 will be fine. What else happened in 2019?
I have no idea.
Oh, Kofi Kingston wins the WWE Championship in a classic against Daniel Bryan. So, there you go, Josh. There's some things that happened. Boom. Roasted. All right, I gotta start a tag team.
2012 is when RK graduated.
Oh, okay.
Still a fantastic year.
Yeah, fantastic year. Solo.
Shinsuke still out for a week.
Josh just said lots of meh to a list of examples that includes his own goddamn wedding. So I don't know what to do for this boy.
Liza P, lots of meh.
Josh,
You know.
Josh, if you want to talk, like what worthwhile happened in the 2010s, didn't like the ascendancy and the kind of the solidification of the Soulsborne franchise happen exclusively in the 2010s? I mean, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, like the definitive games in that genre all came out in the 2010s. I'm sticking up for something you like right now. Come on.
That's a rookie mistake.
He'll still say meh.
He will.
I want a charity promo. There we go. All right. Raise the popularity of the superstar with the lowest popularity. I'm gonna fuck you up your week next week. All right, let me book the rest of my show first. Ah, God.
Oh, so close.
So fucking close. All right, Matt, it's in your hands.
All right.
Josh just asked, what was the question? I said, how could the 2010s have been bad when the Soulsborne franchise basically cemented itself in the 2010s? Like Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, I think the three titles that basically took it from this is pretty good to, oh, this is amazing. Would you disagree with me that like the 2010s were great for From Software?
Moderate increase to morale. That's how you do it there, Tom.
Okay, here's what History Channel says. Here are the most significant events of the 2010s. Occupy Wall Street. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that fucking happened.
Oh no.
Brexit,
Oh no, I've got to do a run-in on Finn Balor.
Brexit happened. Remember when England fucking kneecapped itself? There was an earthquake in Haiti. Sandy Hook happened. The Me Too movement. Josh, the Cubbies. The Chicago Cubbies won the World Series a year after Back to the Future predicted it. Simone Biles wins a lot of gold medals. Wait, when did Michael Phelps win all his gold medals? Was that 2008? What was the Simone Biles and Michael Phelps? If they both went to town.
It's either 8 or 12, but I don't remember which one.
Okay, yeah, in 2008 he had a good one. And then in 2012 he had another good one. What else happened? The Eagles won a Super Bowl. They have one to Pittsburgh's like what, 5?
Yes.
Metro Mike, are you quoting more Dune? Josh says the 2000s had 9/11, Katrina, swine flu. Those went harder than Souls games. Okay, let's compare nightmare events that Josh could compare. The 2000s had 9/11. All right, I feel like that you can't argue that one. Hurricane Katrina. There was some big earthquake. Swine flu. Hello, Ebola. Ebola happened. Also, I can't believe you forgot SARS. AKA the prequel trilogy of COVID. That rivalry's on cooldown, Matt. It's The Hobbit. My son got way into Smaug. Oh, his teeth were like swords. Yeah, that is a description of Smaug. Oh, that's pretty badass. The launch of the iPod. Oh, yeah, that was in the 2000s. The launch of the Xbox Series X and the PS4 Pro, aka the dumbest, one of the dumbest decisions in gaming history. Oh, yeah, the Switch. That happened in the 2010s. What else happened in the 2010s? What else happened in the 2010s? I'm on the Wikipedia entry for 2010s, and I'm trying to figure. The Event Horizon Telescope captures the first images of a black hole in 2019, Josh. Come on. Oh, 2000s had 9/11, 2011, we got Bin Laden. Boom. There you go. That happened in 2011. John Cena gave such a powerful attitude adjustment to John Morrison off the top of a steel cage that Osama bin Laden died. That happened. What else? Who else got murdered in the 2010s? I can't believe this is how I'm making an argument to Josh. Josh, we got sadder. A bunch of planes crashed. I'm reading a list of famous plane crashes from the 2010s to try to make a point to Josh. Oh, Saddam. He said we got Saddam into the 2000s. That's all right. That's true. There's a bunch of fires. Oh yeah, the Notre Dame caught on fire in 2019. Name something more significant that caught on fire in the 2000s, Josh. The Deepwater Horizon oil spill. Mark Wahlberg got to be in a movie about that. The Japan tsunami that caused the nuclear meltdown. That was pretty big. I'm talking over all of Matt's booking decisions. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go.
It's like Tom's distracted.
You're doing a great job. I'm just,
Josh, we had Virginia Tech. We had Sandy Hook. What else? What else? What else? A lot of floods. There's a lot of floods. There was there was a volcanic eruption in Iceland in 2010 that caused the WWE roster to get trapped over in Europe during the European tour. So The Undertaker had to face Jack Swagger in a pretty underwhelming World Heavyweight title match. That happened in the 2010s. Oh my God, Josh just said in the 2000s we got rid of Ronald Reagan.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We got him, folks.
Jeeves. Wow.
Oh, Edward Snowden blew the roof off of the Five Eyes program in the 2010s. Suck it. Who got... Oh, the North Korea hacking Sony pictures over the interview in 2014. Yeah, has that ever... Did anyone significant get hacked in the 2000s, Josh? I don't know. What else? What else? Silly bands? Do you remember silly bands? Because that happened in 2010. Fidget spinners? The 2010s had fidget spinners. The PlayStation account hacks. Oh yeah. All right. So we're just basically proving that Sony gets hacked a lot. I'm about to disagree with Wikipedia. They have the Nintendo Wii was a popular gaming console in the 2010s. That came out in 2006. Stupid.
2006?
Yeah, stupid Wikipedia. What else? All right, this is literally on Wikipedia's list of events of the 2010s. Are you ready for this?
Go for it.
A cosplayer dressed as the character Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which helped popularize the e-girl aesthetic seen in the late 2010s. There you go, Josh. E-girls. The 2000s have that. Vaporwave, vaping, dabbing, emojis, EDM. Yeah, suck it. The internet grew from 29% to 54% of the world population. Harry Potter.
I hate to rain on your parade.
You're
well, while we still have a couple people still watching in the channel, I think it's time to run your event.
Josh is like, you're not building a strong case. It's like, don't point that out. The titles have changed hands again. Jesus Christ, Nikita Lyons.
Hey, at least she won't lose popularity.
That's true. We're gonna simulate this one. God damn it. I put everybody in a normal fucking match.
Put everyone in a normal match and still injured all of them.
I like the part where Thom talks about 2010s for a long time.
Right? Welcome to Just Recent History.
There's two halves of these streams. There's Matt and I role-playing as serious announcers for wrestling, and then there's us literally just bullshitting our way through a MyGM session while Josh tries to distract us.
Tries and succeeds. Also, I don't know if we're going to get to WrestleMania tonight. We may have called this premium Twitch event way too early.
If we didn't have that 10-minute fuck up in the beginning. I should have just simulated. Oh, look, is it Josh?
No, it's Robert Roode.
I won't give in till I'm victorious. Remember this song? That was in the 2010s.
And then they did nothing with him, much like the 2010s.
I mean, let's be honest here. The golden era of NXT was in the 2010s. You can't top it.
Fair.
Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Bayley versus Sasha Banks, Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe, the rise of the Undisputed Era, Asuka's undefeated streak. I mean, that's better than anything in the 2000s.
You're talking about really great things that eventually meant nothing, thanks to the WWE. So
we will always have NXT, even if WWE killed it. Good intro. Oh my god. Bobby Roode's intro.
Absolutely.
What do you think Solo Sikoa's future holds? With the way...
I honestly can't tell.
Yeah?
Because they're building him up as this unstoppable machine, which I like. But as we've seen with other unstoppable machines that they have built up, they can quite literally then do nothing with them after they unleash them on the universe.
Speaking of universe, this is an alternate universe where Thunder Hour did not put on Hansa's masks, and they are still pure good boys, and they are the WCW Tag Team Champions.
Correct.
It's Thunder Hour, baby.
Boom!
Fusion!
That's when the pyro should have gone off.
Yeah, I had to give them fireworks. That's a good point. Chris and Thunder Bandit.
I do sort of miss, I know we've played around with it a little bit, but like, I do sort of miss the old school version. I can't remember, like, way back, where you could handle every piece of the intro
Oh yeah.
individually.
The camera movements too, like the fireworks.
Oh yeah, I used to spend hours creating wrestler intros. Right, all the camera movements, the pyro, the different colored smoke effects, the lighting, all of it.
And you know,
And
that's what kind of has me worried about like the impending future. Like, so if we consider, 2K22 was the reboot of the franchise, 23 is good. I very much enjoy 23, but I feel like there's like a degree of, we're just slowly adding stuff back into the game. And it's like, is this what they're going to do for years? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's taking on the 2K and EA sports model. Like I saw something where it was like, oh yeah, you've got what was it? It was like, 2K23 or 2K24 NBA 2K23 or 4 is on sale right now, blah 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 blah. So I went on Steam just to look at it, though I'm not like the biggest basketball fan, so I wasn't planning on picking it up. It has a like 14% positive review.
Let's just simulate all the way. Let's simulate all the way to Mania.
Yeah, it has like all of it is basically like there's nothing new in this. I have to pay $90 for it. It's garbage.
And it's like
just play
gigabytes.
last year's version.
Yeah, I truly baffled by the reputation of that one. And it's funny because PlayStation gave away the 2K23 edition, and apparently that's all I need to play.
Right. Oh, that was the match that needed to be on number 1.
Oopsie.
That's all right. That got the rivalry going. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, good. I made some money. Thank God. Oh, shit. I left the music on.
It's a rookie mistake. You hate to see.
God damn it, Doja Cat!
Try repeating those words in my face next week, Shotzi, if you have the guts.
Ooh.
Undefeated Veteran TV says Tom Peeler versus Kevin Owens was great. Good fit of classes between them.
Yeah, I'm a rogue. He's a bard. Good classes between the two of us.
No, you're a wood elf. You're a half wood elf.
I mean, that's why I'm in Baldur's Gate 3, but come on. Come on. Oh.
I've earned $10 million in revenue.
I really needed those health spa tickets. God damn it. 2 weeks.
You really did. What?
Yeah, suck it. Are you going to renew Seth's contract?
I am. And thankfully, I already have an authorization to extend the contract.
Oh. Money back.
Actually, wait, he only won $32K?
Yeah, he's lowballing him. Isn't he your champion right now?
He just lost to Finn. I thought he was... Last time he wanted like $120K.
Just say seems reasonable then. Don't like, oh
yeah,
wow.
Right? Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, that's... I know why it's only $32K.
Because you have the contract extension?
No, because everybody's contract is up after WrestleMania.
Oh, so it's kind of like averaging by the amount of weeks left?
Right. It's only a 4-week contract because that's all he's there for.
Right. Yeah, don't waste your power card then. Just pay him or lowball him. Triple H talking as if power cards are an actual physical object.
I will have your back, Hans.
I mean, Hans will eat you if you don't, so. Matt, our favorite song is on.
Right? We should team up.
You hear that?
Interesting.
Thunder?
I hate this song.
It's a song of strength for numbers.
I hate the song.
Yeah,
I hate the song. I hate the
song.
song.
Very bad.
Sure, Tamina cuts a promo this week. That's a weird.
I mean, all right, if that's what you want, if that's what you're into, Triple H.
All right, Josh needs to be in a match with JB. So let's do that first before. Actually, since we've had Josh run in on Finn a whole bunch. Yep, let's do it. Screw it. Tamina needs to cut a promo.
Doesn't say what kind of promo. Is she like in a rivalry with anybody right now?
We're gonna do charity. We'll see how it works because she has a 1 in promo skill. So, all right. What else? Sure, Tamina cuts a promo.
And nothing of value was lost.
Right, Finn and CJ in a tag match. Hans, I interfere on his behalf.
You know, now I have to edit the brand new opening video we just made to get Josh's new appearance in.
It's true.
Oh, the pains of being a WWE editor.
Is that gonna get copyright stricken or?
Why would it?
I don't know, because it's a.
Why would it, Matt?
Isn't that a likeness right or something? I don't know how that works.
I mean, only if Josh sues me.
Oh, well, that's gonna happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Incredibly likely. Incredibly likely.
Oh.
Gonna keep this women's tag team rivalry going?
I can't because Tamina is out,
Oh,
so I
right.
might have to do a.
She can't pull double duty?
No. Wait, who wanted to fight? Oh, Hans and CJ. Or Finn Balor and CJ. There we go.
Right.
God, this is just a horrible frickin'. Oh, I've already got him running in. That's why. Hold on a second. I can do this.
I believe in you.
I don't.
That's how I'm gonna win, with you doubting yourself. You've been relying on Cinnamon Garrett a lot longer than I thought you honestly would have.
Yeah. I need a good singles match here.
Seems like you got all your. I would watch out for Finn there. It's looking a little
Yeah.
shaky. Looking a little shaky.
What's that? Physio? Do I have any of those? I gotta use this. I gotta use this. I am.
You are going to
How many
give me
physios do I
all
have?
of your spa cards. You're just going to gift them to me because you're a nice person.
I am. I'm actually gonna skip the physio, and I am going to use where to go. The
Skipping
Tyler
physio.
Breeze quick recovery card.
Skipping
And
physio
all
is
of
my
my
big problem.
superstars immediately gain 20 stamina.
Boo! You whore.
Okay, so that should hopefully... yeah, it should hopefully get everybody out of there at least. I might still have to have Finn rest next week. But let's see, who can I call out? That's going to work there. Okay, that's got to be normal. I think that's got to be normal too, doesn't it? All right, hopefully this works.
I just read the results for Raw, and it sounds like it was pretty dumb.
It's what?
Sounds like it was pretty dumb.
Oh, well, it doesn't necessarily surprise me, honestly.
It seems like they're trying to turn Drew McIntyre heel.
Oh, no, that's a horrible idea.
I guess they're pushing this angle that like he's been in a quote unquote career tailspin since he lost to Roman at Clash of the Castle last year. And they're trying to, like, oh, like he's desperate to win. He's he's lost everything.
Right.
All right. Gave Asuka what she wanted. Can do more. What do you want? Main event match.
There you go.
Sure thing. Health Spa 3. Thank fucking God. Why does beginner's luck cost so much?
I have no idea.
All right, let me see here.
Your roster looks like the elephant graveyard from The Lion King. The bad elephant graveyard.
Hey.
RK, don't think I can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, we see you playing
We
Baldur's
see you having a
Gate.
good time. We hope you're
in.
having a good time.
God, how is Cena's stamina not increased?
What do you mean?
All he's been doing is cutting promos.
That
No,
may still count for doing something?
I don't know. You have to have an answer though. You can't just I don't know. You have to give me something.
Look, man. I've been stuck having to do a Hell in a Cell match every week so I don't lose fans, and then I still feel like I'm not getting the actual 15,000 fans I'm supposed to. Like, I feel like they're factored in somehow in a different equation and not at the end, where I should just get them. You know? Like, it should be, what did I do for my week? How did it go? Here's the fans you made. Then after that is the plus 15 or minus 10,000 for doing the match or not. Like, it shouldn't be mixed in somehow where it comes out to like me gaining like 6 or 7,000 fans instead of 15 for putting my wrestlers through that every week. But I digress.
All right, Taz. We're almost done, right?
Correct. That's not cool. That's also not cool.
I don't care.
You don't care? Listen to this.
I don't care.
You all hear him saying this? He doesn't care? What a friend.
I don't have to be your friend. We're related.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. No matter what happens, you're going to see me at weddings and funerals for the rest of your life.
Son of a bitch. I hadn't thought about that.
They got their belts back. Hey, you won.
Somehow, apparently, getting the upper hand over Cowboy. I don't know how that one's happening. Noodle kicking LA Knight's butt, but in a disappointing Extreme Rules match.
These swine in the crowd don't appreciate a good rivalry when it just sits on their head.
Legendary.
Here you go, Zoe. I gave you the main event you wanted.
Nicely done. MVP still winning.
He's the most valuable player. Ooh, I got my money on Josh. He did it!
And he wins it.
Venigi wins.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Good job, Shotzi. Oh my god, do I have the music on?
You're
No.
killing me if it is. Finn Balor and CJ. 3.5-star Hell in a Cell match.
BB. Good, making a lot of money.
Yes, you did.
All right, what do you got? BC.
I got a ton of money.
Look at your dollar bill.
Oh, Thom making 10 mil.
It took me another week, but I got there, baby.
Yes, you did.
All right,
1 week till WrestleMania.
Suck it. What the hell? You said you'd give me time off. I thought I did.
You needed to give him 2 weeks off. You only gave him 1.
Cowboy.
All right, Thom.
Injury rehab ×2. All right, thank God. Oh, God. Cody's not going to be back for Mania.
That's rough, buddy.
I can't fucking stand this shit.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions.
All right. I gotta book something fast. fast. I'm hot-shotting Shinsuke Nakamura and LA Knight
Nobody's
to
business.
the top of the card. Huh?
Said like nobody's business.
Oh, Jesus. You guys are so fragile.
Tom's entire roster going to be on the IR.
Shut your mouth. I will survive. All right. So my main event. Nope. All right, what opens the show? If they somehow get injured.
You can do it, Tom. I believe in you. If you're still in the chat, let Tom know that you still believe in him. Because he's like Tinkerbell. If you don't, he'll eventually just, well, he might fade away or he'll pout like I think she does in the original cartoon. It's been a while. That's a good question. Is Tinkerbell in Liza P?
No, she wouldn't because she's a Peter Pan character, and this Liza P's about Pinocchio.
Oh, that's true. Who am I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Jiminy Cricket.
According to Josh, according to reviews I've read, yes.
Interesting. How rude, sir.
Oh, I don't care. 62, 67. I gotta protect Zoe. All right. It's my my pre-mania card.
Boo.
Bang, 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 bang.
What is this? My advertising costs.
I'm gonna get this win by hook or by crook, baby.
Special effects. Hans and I are on good terms, which is good because I like my teeth in my mouth.
Gunther on making Chad Gable's daughter cry. It felt great.
Jesus. Do not book your most popular cruiser this week. All right.
Do you think that Chad Gable is actually going to break Gunther's Intercontinental title streak? Or you think they're going to give it to somebody else?
I kind of think they are.
Like, at this point, it's such a huge achievement that you kind of have to give it to, you know, somebody where it's going to mean something.
I mean, he did come close. I don't know, honestly. Right? Next week is WrestleMania, right?
That is. This is it. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, just you wait, my friend.
What? Why can't... All right, so here's a question. Some of these things don't make sense, how it's like, these ones you can't use before a pay-per-view, but these
Right,
ones
and
you
then
can.
you
Like,
can. Yeah, I do agree. I don't understand this one either. You are correct.
just make them all threats, you know? Like,
Right. But I'm totally going to use this.
you bastard.
Correct. All right. Do not book your most popular cruiser this week.
Haven't I suffered enough?
Who is my most popular cruiser?
Do you even have a cruiser on your roster? Oh, Liv Morgan. Oh, wait, no. It's...
Shotzi.
Don't book her. Just save it for Mania.
All right. Nope. I got to do that one. Oh, shoot. All right. Where are we at?
Venigi versus B.E.W. I like how we've established the kayfabe of if a wrestler glows, then they have some kind of secret power up.
Right.
Josh's glasses, Absolute Harnage's masks.
Maybe I don't need that much. Who's my main event?
Ugh.
Don't be doing that now.
I'm too old. High school me would be like, I can't wait to watch Conan O'Brien in 3 hours. Oh god, did you see this freaking TikTok trend that's going around?
No.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question, Matt.
Okay.
And you need to answer it honestly.
Okay.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
How often do I think about the Roman Empire?
Yep.
Not that often.
So I guess there's this TikTok trend of women in relationships with men asking their male partners how often they think about the Roman Empire, and like the majority of the trend is apparently revealing that like, oh, guys think about it a lot, and it's turning into a big thing of like, why do men think about, and like I was prompted this question by a mutual friend of both of ours, and I didn't know it was a trend. They were like, how often do you think about the Roman Empire? And I was like, unless I see something that like prompts it, like a movie or something, basically never. But then they were like directed me to this fad, and it's like all these TikTok videos, and like all the boyfriends or husbands will be like, oh, like 3 times a week, or like, oh, like a lot. And I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't know. I don't get what it's apparently supposed to reveal. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I also agree. I'm not sure. I mean, most of that stuff is just somehow, it's fake. So,
What do you mean?
like the TikTok stuff is all staged.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I fucking agree. Yeah.
Was it advertising that cost double?
Yes, that's what you paid double for. Yeah.
Okay. I have free advertising.
Our one mutual friend, Andrew, said that he watched Gladiator. He's watched Gladiator twice within the last week, so like that basically revealed his answer, and it was like, all right, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I do not often think about that, really.
But this quote unquote trend or meme, whatever you want to call it, it's already spreading. Like I was going through my Insta stories, and my cousin's wife posted like a picture of Destiny's Child, or maybe just Beyonce and somebody else. They're dressed in like chainmail armor and stuff, and it says the caption was the only Roman era I think about, and it's kind of like, okay, so now we're already doing spin-offs of it and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Speaking of spin-offs, Noodle in a singlet with pants versus singlet with pants match, beating the legend.
No rivalry out of that. I just want to note. Jesus Christ.
That is pretty ridiculous. Shinsuke slowly getting that rivalry, though. And you managed not to injure anyone. Excellent.
I just need to get through this night with no injuries. Wow, good job.
And you did. Nicely done.
Good job, Indy. All right.
My week is going to be terrible. Let's see how this goes. Winning the titles back, 4-star. Oh, and it got the rivalry to 4. Heck yes.
Josh is going to win. Yeah, he
is
did
indeed. It's a 4-star really? God.
2, 3.
MVP. Don't care. It's why you're in the middle of the card.
Main event, Tom Peeler. Holy shit, I won.
Heck yes. 4-star amazing match. No bonuses to that match either. That was just you and KO.
Oh, you hating on people who use bonuses now?
No, I'm just saying, I'm saying you did that on your own. I am giving you kudos.
Oh, look at Thunder Bandit on Twitter. So noble. Great match, Solo. Looking forward to stepping into the ring with you again. And then Cody Rhodes on Twitter. Hardly a surprise that Brett lost to Noodle. Oh, Cody. Fuck you for getting injured. What do you got on Twitter? Oh, Harnish.
MVP is such a pathetic cheater. Going to be destroyed next time if the ref does his job properly.
Hans threatening to destroy people. That's pretty on brand for Hans, I gotta say.
Big E versus Josh Yeager may not have been a classic matchup of styles, but it had so many other things going for it. Just a great match.
Matt, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking back to how during the main event of Faction Frenzy, Hans is like, ugh, I'm disgusted that my character picked up an item, and he immediately breaks it over.
He immediately
Mike's
uses it to
and
throttle.
And then he goes, never mind. Like, it got the job done, and he was like, all right, I enjoy this.
It absolutely got the job done.
Yeah,
right.
You can't use a random superstar. Oh.
Big E.
Sorry, this is yours.
Yeah, I can't have Big E taking part in your show this week. Sorry about that.
Sorry, buddy. Don't forget to donate to the Susan G. Komen Cancer Foundation.
Oh, God. Good old Montreal.
Mania in Montreal? Fucking never.
But I didn't have to agree to that. Seems reasonable, Hans. Okay, so he could technically ensure that your least. What do I get with this? Okay. Least popular fighter. Least popular fighter. Heath Manhattan is not going to be in a match this week. All right, I got the book first. I don't know how I got this. All right.
I have to open the show. Why am I not main eventing WrestleMania?
It's a good question, Tom.
I
We
guess
can have you main event it. You want to main event it? You want it? You got it, Scab.
Whoa. Look at you acting like I have a union card.
You never seen The Replacements? Gotta love it.
I've never seen The Replacements. Isn't Keanu Reeves?
Have you really?
What, Matt? What have we talked about with football movies? I think we did this in private. Do we have to do this on chat?
Yes, we do.
I did not watch football movies growing up because I did not play football or watch football. And in fact, I was made fun of by some football players in high school for not being on the football team. So I was not really attracted to movies about football players because I was like, oh, why would I watch a movie about the guys who made fun of me? So The Replacements, is that not about Keanu Reeves on a high school football team or some shit?
It's pro, but yes.
All right. I'll give it a chance now, but no, I've never seen it. This stems from you being shocked that I had never seen Remember the Titans. And like I told you, at the time period, I was not the target audience for it. And like,
You know what? I'm going to do something crazy.
I was like, Remember the Titans? More like, I would rather forget the Titans, please.
Fair.
Oh my God. Main event CJ.
That's right.
So here's a question. If you hit all 10 Hall of Fame trophies, does it just end and you win the game?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you and I just kept ourselves at bay on the 9 out of 10 trophies and never actually advanced anything.
Yes. That would be hilarious, and that would be amazing.
That's pretty fucking good, I gotta say.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, now I gotta figure this crap out.
Like you don't have the money to spend.
Oh no, it's not the money. I have to figure out how I'm doing everything. All right, so what do I have here? Last man standing. Tornado tag. Steel cage. Falls count anywhere. TLC. All right, so let me. Do you know what? They have been great. So we're going to make that a tornado tag. That's Hell in a Cell. We're just going through these, right? We're not going to watch these?
We'll watch one. Or maybe. Let me see here. I mean, yeah, it's close to midnight, and I think we've burned out all of our viewers. So let's just watch it for our own amusement.
Okay, hold on a second. So I got one of those. What is this one? Falls count anywhere.
I like. Oh, wow! You got a pretty good, diverse lineup of power cards available. But
What do I got left here?
you got lots left.
Oh, I could do a steel cage. Yeah, why not? Oh, they need to do Hell in a Cell. All right, that's fine. All right, so Falls count anywhere, TLC, steel cage, tornado tag. Oh. Oh, I should have put you in a last man standing match.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll take it. I'll take what I can get.
And what is yours? Falls count anywhere. Right? I don't think I did that one yet.
I don't know if you have one for that.
There it is. Falls count
Jesus,
anywhere.
He's got one for. You've got two of them. Oh my god.
I got all that booked. Oh, actually, I should probably see.
Can I afford WrestleMania?
Okay. That one doesn't unlock yet.
Yeah, we.
None of the other stuff gives you a
I like how we have to
PLE
stretch
bonus.
this out for season 4 to several of these. Like, my god.
Oh.
You know, we should just do a run of this where we create Triple H's Reign of Terror. Like, we book Triple H and then just keep him on the roster as champion for 3 seasons.
That'd be funny. That would be hilarious. Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right.
I don't think there's anything else I really need to do, right? I've got all that booked. I think you guys are great. Right? You put on a hell of a show before, so I think it's going to work again. Yeah.
Oh, you're not fulfilling the commissioner goal. What are you doing?
I'm okay with it. All right, Tom. Best of luck.
God damn it. Who?
Ah, come on. Really?
Tag. Oh, I had a lot built around the tag titles. Not gonna lie. And I'm pretty sure you just screwed me out of the women's tag titles.
Come on. It did Chris twice? Really? That's garbage. So angry about that. Absolute garbage. I can't believe it. Wow.
Look what you've done to me.
Get on my level, son.
All right. I have Cody back.
There you go. Well, that's good because you did have a rivalry built up with him. So there's a lot you can still do here. It didn't screw you out of stuff nearly as much.
All right. Main event of Mania. What's next?
I don't know if I put all the titles on the line. Oops.
Why would you not? Just out of honest curiosity.
I think I forgot with all the other things I was doing. It wasn't like a. It wasn't a like conscious choice to be like, you know what? F that.
You two. Oh, god damn it. Asuka wanted a fucking match.
Did she? Or did she just want to be a part of the... I'll give you a freebie here. Did she just want to be a part of... Go see what it says.
Asuka expects to make an appearance at the upcoming premium live event.
So, as far as I know, that means she could still just... No, that means she doesn't. It doesn't have to be a match. Or you could do it that way. That also works.
I'm curious about what should open the show. Well, thanks to some asshole.
I don't know who that could be. I don't know who that could be. Look, you got a free legend. You could shut your mouth.
Oh my god.
I mean, you might as well release people.
All right, I think this is the only way I make this work. All right.
All right, here we go.
Under fucking budget, baby. What match? You know what? I want to watch this because you're in it. So this is going to be my watch of the night.
All right. As you don't watch
shit!
Well, win it.
Congrats, you wanted a 4.5.
4.5 stars. Cowboy and I bringing down the house again. Doesn't matter. We didn't have to watch it. We know what we do, right, Cowboy?
Shayna wins. Wow.
Shayna in a 4-star match. Very nice.
This will be the dud of the night.
Shinsuke.
Wow.
4-star match.
Not even that much of a dud.
In a 4.5-star classic. Amazing.
All right.
Amazing.
It's on you, buddy.
False count.
It's totally up to you.
Yeah, I want to watch it, but at the same time, I know the AI is going to make this boring as hell, so I'm just going to simulate it, unfortunately.
Simulation Mania. Simulation Mania.
Oh, KO. Legendary.
Wow.
Make me some fans, Seth frickin' Rollins. What do you think? Do you want to watch? Do you even want to watch any of these, Tom?
Simulation Mania, baby.
All right, here we go. Keeping the titles. Legendary.
Oh, God damn it. You're going to win.
Josh getting me 3,000 more fans. Title match, Hell in a Cell. This one I didn't have a card for, so this is going to be the dud for sure.
It'll get a 4.5.
No, it'll get lower. Oh, 4 stars. All right.
A half star lower, yes.
Shotzi, make me some fans. 4,500 fans. Steel cage match. Hans, grab a belt.
Hans. No.
Legendary.
Club Burrell beats you up.
3,500 fans.
Oh my God.
Tornado tag. The women. They've brought me a long way.
The women.
Take me home. Hey, these
women are talking.
Women championship.
Quote unquote Mark Wahlberg. Women are talking.
Hey, these women tag team matches have been the best rated matches I've had for probably 10 to 15 weeks running.
Absolutely deserved. Let's just see.
They deserve to headline WrestleMania.
Retain? Champs retain?
Legendary.
Did you? So I'm pretty sure you beat me. Let me see here. Ugh.
5.
So let's see.
B show quality, A match quality. Look at that, 263,000 fans.
I lost 25 grand. Good.
But look at that.
All right, let's see how you did.
S match card quality. Oh, somebody take a picture of that.
Congratulations.
I would like to say, without having some of your top people, you did still manage to, have an excellent card.
Thank you. And you put together quite a good strategy. So,
4 million.
Let's end this fucking season. Most call-out promos.
Okay.
Highest average
superstar morale. Both of these are not shocking in any way, shape, or form.
You had the best quality, the highest profits, the most new fans. God damn it.
Highest average card quality during a PLE and best match card quality single show. I had an S tier. That was WrestleMania was an S tier.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Ah, you did really good.
Zoe? Thunderband?
Most matches won, absolutely. Most popularity gained. That's right. Thunder Bandit.
You have Queen Zelina on top of the card alongside Raquel Rodriguez.
Wait, can you go back? We can't go back, can we?
What?
Oh, it doesn't even count them. Okay. It was looking at most people. It was most weeks injured, but not most people injured.
Shut up! You're not getting that stat. All right, let's get the next season set up, and then we'll call it.
All right. Season 3.
3. All right. Select your keepers.
Oh, I'm up first. All right. Who am I gonna pick?
Man, Harnage and Josh cost a pretty penny.
They do. Jake's even higher. Yeah, I mean, you're up here at the highest point, actually.
I mean, what can you say?
I would here's where it's going to get tricky, because I would pick you, but your morale is not as high.
Well,
I think my plan is to go.
You can make me happier.
That's true. I think my plan is going to be to go with high morale people at the moment. Even though their stamina is in the toilet. I'm going to go with Queen Zelina.
Of course, your breakout star of the last season, arguably.
Absolutely. Ooh. You know what? I think I'm going to go with Tamina.
Whoa. All right. Keeping the women's tag team champions together. I respect that.
And I'm going to go with Josh, I think.
Oh, high stamina, high popularity. And he just reinvented himself, so you know.
And his morale is through the roof. So, yeah.
Is Josh's reign of terror about to begin?
So that's my total cost of $400K, which I think is pretty good.
All right, well, let's go.
Okay. And then you get 4 to choose from. And then hopefully we can do the draft next time.
We'll see. I want to keep my boy Shinsuke.
That's an excellent choice. Again, morale great, popularity fantastic. I will say, Tom, I fudged around, to be fair, with a boatload of different people, especially because I had to do those Hell in a Cell matches. But you have so many people with incredibly high morale.
Despite injuring them all severely.
Just so much.
All right, this is who I'm going with. Spending a little bit more than
That's a good selection.
But I'm trying to hang on to some future potential.
That is excellent.
All right, let's start drafting.
Oh, we're gonna draft right now?
Because if you remember last time, we had to repick the keepers. So let's just do the draft, and then we'll get out of here.
All right. Oh, it's me. My bad. Man, everybody is stupidly expensive.
They all know their value. I think it's interesting that the game kind of like acknowledges, like, all right, you've built them up, now earn them, you know?
I mean, it's true. You're not wrong. It is funny that we were talking about how expensive the keepers were.
Yeah.
The keepers are half the price. All right, Tom, who you got?
Look at you with 100 popularity.
That's right, my friend. 5-star on the mic, 100 popularity, and 81 stamina.
All right.
Best baby face ever. Oh.
I'm thinking, Shotzi worked really well for you, so I'm going to scoop her up this season.
That's not a bad idea. You are correct. Shotzi worked absolute wonders for me. I am going to take... Ooh, her popularity is low.
You got a soft spot for Liz?
I do like Liv. Unfortunately, she's not that great on the mic. Which is sort of what I was looking for. I'm going to go out of my way, and I'm going to take Alexa
Twisted
Bliss.
Bliss.
She wasn't getting a lot of love before she left for maternity leave, so I am going to show her some love here. All right. Haven't let me down yet.
Are you gonna take me again?
I am. Hey, you and KO put on a hell of a show those weeks
Well,
leading up to and including WrestleMania. How can I say no?
well, thank you. Thank you. All right, so let me see here.
A lot of good choices here. A lot of
Yeah.
good choices.
I think I'm gonna pick up Fergal.
I mean, that's another again, everybody since we built them up is a fantastic choice because so many of them already have a high popularity. It just depends on if you want to spend the money to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to pick up. Bailey.
That's a good choice. That is absolutely a good choice.
Shelton Benjamin. Oh my God, is Brock on the roster too?
Is he?
I'm curious if he is.
Happy
Oh
Corbin.
God, worst Corbin. No, I think Brock Lesnar is out of the draft this year.
Do you know what? He's been putting in good work for you.
You taking Cowboy away from me? I mean, you and him had a classic rivalry. You respect
He
him
is a
enough?
specialist, but he gets the job done. So.
Right.
Oh, and I get another one.
Hey, it's a snake draft.
Ooh, he's going to need some work. But you know what?
He is phenomenal.
He is phenomenal.
All right, let me see. Yeah, I'm going with the Queen. Let me see.
Good choice. Good choice.
Chad Gable.
I don't know. I just don't see Sami Zayn as a cruiserweight.
It seems very arbitrary. You know, you had a good 2-season run with him, but I'm taking Jake.
That's a smart move. He paid dividends for me. That is for sure. Let me see. What else do I have?
You can get the current WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky. You know, I don't know why they renamed her Io Sky. On NXT, she was Io Shirai, and her tag name was she was the genius of the sky. And it just seemed kind of weird because it's like now she's Io Sky, the genius of the sky, and it's like what?
Well, part of me also hated like that's sort of what they did with Why am I blanking on? She's in Impact now, isn't she?
Who?
She's a champion.
The current Impact
Um,
woman?
why am I blanking on her name? Moon.
Let me look it up.
Ember Moon.
Amber Moon is the knockout.
Or is she on ROH? Sorry, she might be in Ring of Honor.
Oh, the current Impact Women's Champion is the former Naomi, aka Trinity Fatu, Jimmy.
Oh,
Uso's,
okay.
Jimmy Uso.
No, I'm thinking of. I think
but
she's in Ring of Honor.
yeah,
But like, they changed
Amber
her
Moon.
gimmick a whole bunch, but never gave her anything. It was like, I'm a nerd and I play video games, but I dress like a World of Warcraft character.
Yeah,
but I didn't just.
She's Athena currently, and yeah, she kind of has Mercy, like from Overwatch. She's like Mercy's wings.
Right, but like all WWE had to do was call her like the War Chief or something. Like,
yeah, they fucked up
like
with her. I don't know why.
Like the gimmick just never did anything, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's just another WWE dropping the ball. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
So we need what? We have 8 people. We're going to 12.
You do whatever you want.
Or are we doing 14? What do we normally do though?
I don't know. It's whatever you had the money for.
All right.
I
Well,
mean,
I'm trying to figure that out. That's my problem.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could shortchange your whole roster and just fucking, I don't know, like.
Take Reggie.
Reggie. You take Logan Paul.
How many? What do I got? Yeah, we'll go with Otis. Oh, this is me.
Yeah, snake draft.
Yep. Oh, shoot. I picked the wrong one. Oh, well. Otis was a... Where'd he go? He's a bruiser. All right. I can make this work.
Damn it. I was thinking about going for him.
Still plenty of people to go for.
Well, JB kind of did me dirty a couple seasons ago, but I still believe in him.
Oh my goodness, he did. I can't believe you even thought about him.
I still believe in him, so I'm going to pick him up. And
that's incredible. He has burned you multiple times.
And I'm also...
And you're like, give him a shot.
I'm also going to pick up...
Getting Mommy?
Picking up Mommy.
I took a Judgment Day member. You took a Judgment Day member?
Yeah, it just makes sense. Just makes sense. Now
There we go.
You're just flying through. What are you doing right now? What are you doing?
Well, I knew I was picking Dewdrop, so I picked the other. I took the extra time to pick the other person first.
All right.
There you go. Yep, I saw that one coming.
All right. I think I'm going to be done after this.
That's fair. Oof, yeah, I gotta... This budget is going to be small.
Yeah, that's why I'm stopping. I need to have money this year.
All right, hold on. What do I got? Okay. I think both of my specialists I screwed up on, but that's all right. Where are my specialists? Oh, it's Cowboy. And is it Damien? No. Oh, AJ. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I'm good.
Aw, John Waters got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Nice.
Absolutely iconic.
Oh, man. I'm not spending that much money. There we go. That's easier. How is R-Truth? Ooh.
Are you about to get the iconic 24/7 champion R-Truth on your show?
I was thinking about it. Yep.
Hey, I like that. All right, good shit.
See here. Oh, I need a.
The Grayson Waller effect. Bobo Lasho. All right.
There we go.
I'm done. Look at that. Look at that.
Now, what did you hit for that? Did you hit start?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't want to quit the draft by accident again.
Look at that.
Josh right in the front.
As he would be. Pretty evenly matched, actually. All right.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. Not bad.
Season 3, week 1. Tonight is the night. All right. Next week, it shall begin. What are your thoughts overall on tonight, Matt? The good, the bad, the ugly?
I mean, I think this was fantastic. We had our second premium Twitch event, which I think went really, really well. Like I said, we saw one championship retain. We saw another one change hands. We have a new and surprise Money in the Bank owner,
Kenny Omega.
You know, we had a great 3-on-3 tornado tag women's match that was fantastic. All of this is going to lead up to a whole bunch of fireworks yet to come, for sure.
Absolutely.
You know, and then we wrapped up season 2 of MyGM mode. You know, I managed to pull my way back up in front, I think, last week, and I managed to hold on to that. So I will take it. But we'll see how season 3 goes, because we did just have the draft, and I think it's a really good one. I mean, everybody's got fantastic superstars on the roster. We had some great friends in the chat. We had some wonderful conversations. And then you told us all about what happened in the 2010s.
Josh never fails to get me going. But on top of Josh, you gotta thank producer Becca, Toxic Melody, Krista 1H1D, RK Slevin, Metroid Mike, Hans Booby, Dimensional Dark Fry. Am I forgetting anybody? Because we had a cavalcade of friends come in tonight, and we're grateful for every single freaking one of them. And I don't want to forget anybody out of ignorance.
You got Hans, Chris.
Thank you so much.
I think we got everybody.
Josh, of course, Josh coming in with his energy and his enthusiasm. The Knee Josh, as I guess we have to start calling.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone. I don't think we missed anybody, but honestly, it's going on 12:30, and I don't know where I am anymore.
You're right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you to everybody who watched. Tune in next week for more Bad Elephant Wrestling when a new season of NXT versus WCW will begin. But until that time, we'll see you in the future. Have a good one, everybody.
Good night, everyone.